coaching. You've got my go call your offense. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We have McKenna Cook. She's a wide receiver.
Living in Babylon, huh? Stay safe though, you know what I mean? Stay safe, straight up. Yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah. These niggas full of buffoonery. Try me, they gon' read your eulogy. Gemini, you know it's two of me. Niggas don't know what to do with me. Alien, I feel immortalized. Highly protected, we fortified. Nigga, you die, play with Mordecai. Lay in the ditch if you play with me. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL Vikes, here we go, man. Night practice, they showing the night practice, or you know I had to tune in, etc. You talking about we get to see the real practice play by play? Oh man, we gonna see what McCarthy do, how McCarthy respond. Come on now. Man, come on, Vikes. Shout out to the Vikings for airing this live all day, all night for sure. You hear me? That's what it's about right here, Jack. No cap. Competing for that QB #1 spot. Now, of course, there's other competitions all around the field, but the QBs will be watched closely tonight. Let's get it. Oh, I know it ain't you rang Hu Yang. No Ed and Eddie tonight, Hu Yang. You hear me? SKOL Vikes, man. Let's go, man. Here we go. Let's get to it, man. I got you.
Pro Bowler, one of the greatest rushing seasons ever witnessed. More importantly, he became the heartbeat of a Vikings football culture for an entire generation of fans. And
L Washington in the building. L Washington in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes.
Vikings and Bills Monday night.
SKOL Vikes, brother. Shout out in the building, man. One second. He said, how do you watch the night practice, brother? Fox 9, I believe Fox 9. You can watch it right here. You hear me, L? You can watch it right here, baby. For real. Let's get it. No doubt. He said, for sure, my brother. No doubt. You can watch it right here. Tune in, rock and roll with me, lock in with me. I mean, what I found out, they showing the real practice, the live practice. Is this the first time in history or the first time in a long time? Oh man, here we go. Yes, sir. Let's get back to it. But they showing love to AP right now, huh?
The locker room, you're like, all right, well, this guy's just built different. And then the way that he was so
yeah, he was a running back of the decade. I mean, for that 10-year span, I don't think there was anybody out there that was better. And the game that stands out in my mind, but there's so many great ones, Paul, was when we played the Chargers at home and
you see him right now showing major love to AP, and I'm really glad AP getting love and respect that he deserves. You understand me? It's no question AP, all the rewards, all the accolades he has gotten received, he has deserved every single one. You know what I mean? Let's get it, man. Definitely put some respect on AP 28, all day name, whatever you want to call him. True legendary player. Okay. We got Max Brosma coming out. I mean, not Brosma, Bredesen.
Cleveland like he was a rag doll.
Kickoff returns, Chicago.
Right, that big game in 07 when they won at Soldier Field. Adrian Peterson to the Ring of Honor. Monday Night Football, Buffalo Bills, November 9th. Now, speaking of all pros, that is Minnesota Vikings all-pro long snapper Andrew DePaula.
Shout out DePaula.
And what's interesting with that, to get into the weeds a little bit, is Ryan Wright, the punter.
Shout out Andrew DePaula.
Johnny Hecker
been in the building for a minute now, right? Here we go.
Won a Super Bowl with Kevin O'Connell and
Let's go, McCarthy. Lock in. I say lock in.
Very best kickers in the NFL. In fact, Will Reichard last year, guys, he finished 2025 making 19 consecutive kicks. That kid is fantastic. And Brett Thorson, part of the international player program. This is he's battling for the punting spot legitimately. He won the rake.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
Until something either happens dramatically good or dramatically bad. But what's on your mind?
I think that Paula went total CIA on the bit.
What do you mean?
And I think he was checking for a microphone. I think that he thought Riker was mic'd up, and he was making sure that there was no mic pack on the back of his shoulder pads.
And like I've been saying, night practice is elevated. This night practice in particular is elevated.
I've been seeing him. He legitimately is battling for
Definitely elevated, man.
Minnesota Vikings.
For everyone in general, but especially the quarterback one position. It's no way around it. When I tell you whoever wins this battle tonight is in real control of the QB1 spot. No doubt in my mind. Let's get it, man. And since no one has broke away, separated themselves, tonight is the night you need to separate yourself. Let's get it. You see Blake Brandel coming down.
For the night practice. And there you see walking down the stairs, heading to practice, Blake Brandel. That's your new starting center. We're going to talk about him a little later. But for now, the Minnesota Vikings take on the Detroit Lions at US Bank Stadium in the team's first rivalries game presented by Miller Lite. It's Sunday, December 20th at 7:20 in the evening. The rivalries program features alternate uniforms and fan gear inspired by the community. Be there week 15 as the Vikings debut their new rivalries uniform, and stay tuned for more details. They're trickling onto the field. Max Brosmer, the former Gopher, he's at the 25, working himself out right now. Victor is mingling with fans. You know, Ben Lieber just pulled off a wonderful, wonderful bit right as we all got here together, because we do everything together.
Let's get it.
He
Let's
went up
get
to
it.
Victor, pulled out $500 and said, "It's yours if you say one word." And Victor wouldn't break, couldn't crack him.
No, impenetrable.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
True professional.
The quarterback room, we're going to get into that a little later when we start talking about the offense with Kyler Murray, J.J. McCarthy, Max Brosmer.
He say JJ got to prove it tonight. Definitely, brother. Definitely, brother. Big facts, no cap. L in the building. L Washington in the building. Once again, you hear me? SKOL VIKES. But you're absolutely correct. Tonight is the night to prove it. Tonight is elevated even more. So I want him to win the job. Yes. Team 9 round yonder. Yes. But at the end of the day, L, he has to go take the job, right? He has to go win the job, brother. Period. Know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But me and you feel the same way. We both want to see McCarthy win the job, and we also want to see the best man win. But at the end of the day, tonight is the night to go solidify yourself, put yourself ahead in the race. Like I said in the live earlier, go take over 9, go take over 9. Understand me? No room for error. No room for error. Make it clear. Make it ever clear. And I ain't talking about the liquor. You know what I mean? But tonight is the night he can really separate himself from the pack. Not just Murray, but the QB room in general. McCarthy needs to step up. Who is he? Who are you? McCarthy? Are you prime time? Are you big time? I know you are. You showed it last year. Even if they don't want to respect it. Even if they don't want to look at the fact that you had big throw after big throw. Ranked in the top 5 in big throws. They don't want to respect that. They don't want to talk about that. It's all good. Go show them. All you can do is show them right now. Here we go. He said, yeah, that too. We know the narrative that has been pushed is being pushed. There's no evading it. There's no escaping it. It's very clear what's going on, what's been going on. But if J.J. McCarthy goes out there and balls, no one has a say. He takes away power from KOC in general. All he got to do is go out and take the position over, go out there and ball. And the players will crown the QB1 in the first place, right? So he go out there and handle business. It don't matter what KOC talking about or nobody else around there. Appreciate it, L. Appreciate it, L. He say, talk your talk. Got to, brother, got to. You're right, though. Appreciate your Holmes. You know, people just don't like the truth, though, you know. But this is the night to go dominate. This is tonight to make it all click. He needs to not overthink, just go out there, react, and play. We know it's in him. Just go play, McCarthy. That's it, brother. Go play the game. Straight up. You know? Let's get to it, man. But shout out to the Vikings once again for showing the practice anywhere. Definitely, dog. Long commercials, long break time. I tell you that though. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Huh? Let's get it though. Let's get it, man. Let's word. Very excited about being able to see players in general. Like, this is the ideal situation, huh? Being able to actually watch a practice. If you're not in Minnesota, you don't have the benefit to go sit down and watch them play, watch them practice, etc. Now, you telling me I can get a clear view, a real view of what's going on? I can really observe this night practice, so leave no questions. Ain't got to worry about wait for the media, wait for nobody who was there, etc.
Welcome back. That's TCO Stadium in Eagan for a Minnesota Vikings.
Full access, no cap. Oh yeah, let's get back to it.
Ben Lieber, Pete Bursich, Paul Allen, your radio team at FM 100.3 KFAN. We have a game coming up Saturday in the preseason. More on that later. You're going to see players here shortly. Also, as part of this presentation, we're going to focus on some offensive and defensive facets. That's where some deep diving into the likes of Kyler Murray and Caleb Banks and Damon Claiborne will take place. And we also have our players to watch coming up a little later. Don't forget, coming up soon, Tatum Everett on the field with Minnesota Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. Let's take a peek at some players and see what's going on down on the field. You see the specialists. We discussed them a little earlier, but there are some players not practicing tonight. They'll be here. There's nothing serious with any of them, like Jay Ward, concussion protocol, Christian Darrisaw, and Caleb.
Jay Ward has to get back in the mix. He has to get back in the groove. There go my brother. What up, Nine? You hear me? What up, Nine? Come on. But Jay Ward need to get back in there. He got to get back in there right away. Him missing reps is negative for him. You understand me? Just talking facts here for real.
Minnesota's on the clock for 2028 after years of hard work and an intensive bidding process. Minnesota gets to host the 2028 NFL Draft, bringing one of the league's premier events to Vikings territory. Joining us now alongside...
Oh, I know Mark Wolf. The Wolves are so excited, aren't they? They love exposure. They love exposure. I've been saying, hell, just win games. Just win games, Wolves, and you'll get all the exposure you need and want, correct? You know it. I know it. Here we go.
Right thing for Minnesota right now.
Thanks for having me on, Tatum. It's so awesome to have this major event coming here.
That's
one of the largest events in the world, really. We're expecting anywhere from 400, 500,000 people and up. But it's really an impact on our community, on our economy, and on our brand as a state, as a community. So there's a lot of great things to come. 500,000 people, 30% of them coming from out of state. So it's really great for our community.
I know so many sports fans focus on the picks, and they're very important. But when you're able to host the draft, how can an event like this help the community locally?
Yeah, we're working very closely with Minnesota Sports and Events and Wendy Blackshaw and that group that played a major role in securing this event. We were after this event for 5 years, and we finally landed it. But it's a 3-night. It's basically a series of events. Night number 1 is the first pick. That's the big night. That's the
come on, brother.
100,000 people on the Commons in front of US Bank Stadium. And then we partner with our community, like our Native American community, our Hmong community, our Latino community. So trying to make it represent Minnesota and be impactful for people that live here, as well as our fans. Viking fans will have an opportunity to participate, and we're going to get fans from all over the country as the nation's eyes are on Minnesota.
Yes, their eyes will be on there. All NFL fans, a ton of other eyeballs are on there, and people in person too. What do you hope they walk away from an experience at a Minnesota draft party?
Well, we hope it's the energy that we need to put together. It's going to help our community, our downtown. It's in Minneapolis, but Minneapolis, St. Paul, Bloomington are all involved. Our entire state is involved. So it'll be a Minnesota draft. It'll be a great party. It'll be a great celebration, and hopefully a great representation of the Vikings, our organization, and our fans and our brand.
And after night 3, Lester will have a big party because it will be finally over with. Just kidding.
Be over.
There you go. Thank you so much, Lester, for joining us. Obviously, we're looking so forward to that 2028 draft, much like we are in night practice. I'll kick it back over to you guys up in the booth.
All right, Tatum, thank you very much. We'll talk more about that offensive line that you see there. Max Brosmer and others warming up. Carson Wentz, J.J. McCarthy's on the field. He's near us at about the 25-yard line. I've yet to see Kyler Murray, but when he rolls out here, we'll be talking about him momentarily. There's J.J. McCarthy, 10 starts last year. Went to Ford Field, snapped a Vikings losing streak at Ford Field, won the first game of the season at Soldier Field, nearly single-handedly in the fourth quarter. Excited to see what's next for him in his third year for Michigan. Now, don't forget this upcoming Saturday, it is our first preseason broadcast as the Vikings take on the New York Giants. It's a simulcast. The game is on Fox 9 at noon with Ben, Pete, yours truly, and Tatum. She'll be on the sideline. And also FM 100.3 KFAN, your longtime flagship for Vikings football. Justin Jefferson is going to be live with us during the third quarter of one of these preseason games. And by the way, in case you missed it recently, with Justin, it went a little something like this. Justin, Paul Allen, Ben Lieber, Pete Bursage, what's going on, number 18?
What's good, dog? What's good?
Well, you tell me. I mean, last year when you joined for the Raiders game, everything went for a touchdown and like people getting loose.
That's what I'm planning on to do today. Hopefully we get the same type of vibe today.
Let's see.
Hey, man, the game has brought so much to me, and
but I don't want the needles to be too big. What do you think?
If you go up, it's going to get kind of baggy.
Although baggy is very popular now, don't you think?
Justin Jefferson, he's very much expected to practice this evening. Now, when we get to the preseason games, Justin Jefferson inclusion in the preseason games generally doesn't take place that much. I think, as Pete would say, discretion is the better part of valor. But that doesn't mean there aren't some star players to follow during this preseason game against the Giants coming up next Saturday. And for a Vikings team that is looking to solidify itself in certain spots, it's deep in certain spots. And from all accounts, whether it's following beat writers on social media or chatting with them or listening to 9 to noon on KFAN or KFAN as a whole, this rookie class at training camp from Caleb Banks through the center, Gerhardt, it's showing up pretty well so far, don't you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I believe so. And I think for Caleb Banks, the fact that he's out there and that he's healthy and he's still continuing to practice is a big thing, because that was the big question mark with him, coming into this situation. Jake Golday, a defensive lineman turned into a linebacker. And Ben, you know how difficult that transition is to make, is showing what he can do off the ball, reading guards, reading patterns, dropping in the right spots. Those are things that veteran linebackers do well. And apparently he's done those things and taken care of business. So again, when your first 3 draft picks are all on the defensive side of the football, that's a big deal.
Yeah, we've got Kyler Murray walking down the steps right now on to practice. So interesting to see the fan reaction when they realize that he is on the field. But, to further your point, I mean, we'll get into some of these guys later on as well. But, having
Kyle think he the one, all right.
both an off-the-ball linebacker and an on-the-ball linebacker.
And that boy Kyler want to come out last. He think he the one, don't he? That boy Kyler coming out last type shit. He think he the one for the job. You hear me? Definitely, dog. The preseason still matters. Whether you're talking about players on the brink of being cut, players trying to make the roster, rookies, young boys, UDFAs, etc., McCarthy, Murray, etc. Everybody trying to make a name, make a team, make a play, make a flash play. That's it. A lot of young players, second-year players, third-year players, you're excited to see what they have done this offseason, how they have developed. Players like Nudie, Dwight McLaughlin, Ty Felton. You see how he's performing in practice. Now, can he elevate it in a game situation? You understand me? So it's a lot of things to see preseason. Tonight's practice, definitely. But we talking about QB, strictly QB position. Whoever wins the night tonight will have a strong hold on the QB1 spot. I stand on that 10 toes down, no doubt. Let me know how you feel in the chat. Matter of fact, you agree or disagree. How important is this night practice to you? You know? Do you feel this night practice will go a long way into crowning the QB1? Let's get it. Let me know how you feel. Let's get it. Let's word. No doubt. But they showing the night practice. I love it. I really love it. What more could you ask for right now? You know what I mean? What more could you ask for right now, baby? Night practice, live, competition, everything on the line, careers on the line, QB1 spots on the line, huh? Nobody's safe. Everybody trying to play, get reps. Rookies looking good. Vets looking good, huh? It's a real competition across the board. It's a lot of talent on this team, man. Period. You know it. I know it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Vikings once again for airing this live for the people, for the fans, etc. Giving us some real football per se. Full pads. Let's get it. Let's work. You know, let's get it. Let's work, man. Lock in, man. Lock in, brother. You understand me? Commercial super long, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Not gonna do that to you there. Who will separate themselves from the pack? For real. Yes, sir.
You can be at your best when your best is required. Justin Jefferson, you gotta be kidding. A+ throw, A+ catch. Belief and belief that I have in this team.
Are you kidding me with that catch, JJ? That's one of the most cold-blooded receptions you're ever going to see in your life.
Right, you got women. It's addicting, man, to come in here with you guys and see these looks on your faces.
To the end zone and touchdown! Welcome back to TCO Stadium in Eagan, courtesy of Line and Kugels. Part of the SKOL line, getting everybody all fired up with the SKOL chant. And by the way, if you'd like to get fired up at US Bank Stadium, football season is approaching and limited tickets remain. For the home games at US Bank Stadium, experience the boom of the drum, the call of the Yaller horn, and the roar of the SKOL chant as your Minnesota Vikings take the field. Every game brings the energy you have to feel in person. So get there if you get a chance. Get tickets now at Vikings.com/tickets. Minnesota Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell is on the field with Tatum Everett.
All right, I've got head coach Kevin O'Connell here on my right. We're about to head out to night practice. We're out here. The fans are here. It's a great time of the year.
Oh, it's not. What up, Kev? What up, Kevin?
Obviously, this will be our, ninth full speed, mix of pad practices and shell practices, but really we're at a point now, hopefully the installs are kind of slowing down a little bit. We've seen some young players, some new players start to get comfortable. Now can they apply it? And I love adding in the element of our fans. I love this night. It's one of my favorite nights all training camp because we get a little, it's electric, and this is the cool part about this beautiful place is we can do something like this. But I told the guys earlier today, you big Texas high school football players that are used to playing in front of 20,000 people, you're going to roll your eyes at me, but then you're going to get out there and you're going to feel it, and that's always the case.
In your seasons here, how have you seen that fan element change what happens during practice?
It's just as simple as when a practice is closed during that acclimation period, and then that first day, the intensity gets ramped up. These guys love. The guys that get to this level, they love performing.
We go in the building, man.
Fans in the world.
No
to put that on display than tonight.
There's been a lot of buzz about an improved run game. How have you seen the physicality of that run game?
Let's go,
It's the physicality, Tatum, for sure. But it's schematically what we're asking these guys to really
let's go, man.
be stressed in some ways that we're trying to develop to be the best version of a run game we've ever had. Wanted to be really intentional about the way we put together our coaching staff, and then the way we've kind of
Come
built our
on
team
now.
up, knowing, just how people defend us, how people, you worry so much about
Let's
Justin
get it,
Jefferson and
yeah.
Jordan Addison. You worry about, so many aspects of what we've built up over 4 years.
Yes,
In our
sir.
5th year, we want to go out and have our best run game yet. We got a lot of reasons to do that, but that means nothing until we go out and do it, and do it on Sundays consistently all year long.
Preseason is upon us. We've got a game on Saturday. How has your evaluation of players during preseason games changed over the years?
Well, with the evolution and the joint practices and nights like this, we get a lot of sample size of different types of environments where the intensity's picked up.
That's
The one thing
smart,
about
man.
preseason is the whole world can see it. That is a good thing for our fans, but we're maybe not going to unveil everything that we do, maybe week 1 or beyond. But we're going to give our guys a chance to go out there and play.
That's word,
Excited to see a lot
man.
of guys on this
Come
roster
on
play a lot of
now.
snaps and really handle that.
You got to understand, you must understand.
On a real uniform and going to play.
You must
against the
understand, KOC, this is the year. Is this the year that KOC redeems himself? I don't care what nobody talking about, right? This year, KOC can redeem himself, definitely, man. Shout out Joshua in the building. Joshua in the building. What up, my brother? School Vikes. So let's get it. Here, man.
Coach, his name is Frank Smith. He was formerly the offensive coordinator of the Miami Dolphins. And Jordan Mason, there's a running back right there coming off a good season. Jordan Mason, Xavier Scott, Aaron Jones, new guy Damon Claiborne, etc., including fullback Max Bredesen. Ben, when you hear Coach O'Connell talk so frequently about the difference in the running game that's coming. Shoot, we can add new wide receiver Juwan Jennings in there.
Listen though. We talk about him talking about the new run game, but this year, do you believe it a little more? We know last year he said the same thing, but he didn't dive in as deep. But you bring in as Frank Smith, so you assume that's Frank Smith's specialty. That's what he does. So the run game should be well improved. But the fact he just pretty much said he's very excited to see what the running game is. We've heard KOC say it before, but it's damn near he's pressed to the fire this year, right? Right. He got to put up or shut up. No more excuses. Everybody's watching. All the weapons he needs in the building. No more excuses for Kevin O'Connell, period. You know it. I know it. Now is when you prove it. Now is when you earn it. And tonight is when McCarthy will earn it, or he should earn it, period. We're going to see what he do, how it go. Because Murray is not running from competition. Respect, shout out to him as well. He stepped up to the plate, and it's a battle. But I got to go back to it. They've been hollering experience this, experience that. But the battle is very close. Matter of fact, some say McCarthy is winning right now. You understand me? Heavy. So is it about experience or is it about talent? Here we go. Let it begin the warm up, baby. You hear me? Let's get it.
What Frank Smith is bringing, they're very excited about this new zone running scheme, this kind of outside zone running scheme. And it sounds like the way that not only him, but a lot of other offensive linemen have talked about this new scheme is there's a lot less thinking that goes on. It is much more of like understanding pre-snap, where I'm supposed to get to when the ball is snapped, regardless of what is happening, whether it's a blitz or a stunt or
J Red in the building, Big Red in the building, brother. 6'1" in the building, real dog, real ultimate dog, real animal, for real. Breakout year this year, for real, dog. Again, you hear me? Here we go. Dog, eat.
know that we're not going to see a lot of the actual run game tonight or in the preseason game, but the attitude and the movement is what I want to see.
Now, when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings running game and the unpredictability of it, there you caught a glimpse of number one, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray here from the Arizona Cardinals as a free agent. Kyler's into his 8th year. He was Rookie of the Year in 2019, and is picked.
See, they love to speak on the accolades, but who is he now? Who is he right now, per se? Once again, no one hates Murray. No one has any disdain for Kyler Murray, but you're talking about 8 years ago. What is he doing right now, baby? Is he a leader? It's always been questions about what his leadership. He wanted to play the game more than he wanted to play real ball. So everybody must calm it down, right? Huh? Just like Fitzpatrick said, he could have a good year if he wins the job. That's a big if. And then revert back to his old ways the following year. So you don't know what you're getting yet with Murray. And you know the ceiling for Murray. McCarthy, major ceiling, high ceiling. Oh my gosh, the ceiling is immaculate. So we got to wait and see for sure. We go, let's get to it, man. We here. Night practice live. What? Are you kidding me, baby? What? Oh, yeah.
People have to realize is he's not necessarily a runner.
Yeah.
He can scramble and he's a creator, but he wants to be a pocket passer. And I especially think with this offense and with KOC and Josh McCown, they want to make him a quarterback first.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, Lamont, what up, brother? My brother in the building. Lamont, what up, man? What he said, though? What he said? For real, what he said, though? Running back, hold up. Real talk. Now all of will get a chance to see them practice. No excuses. Now KOC 9 showed the world how you have come SKOL. Big facts. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. We here. Biz Wolf in the building. Biz Wolf in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. So let's work. You hear me? Let's go. Oh, nice, man. Let's get it, man. Let's work. Practice on is practice on. Let's see here. We go on.
You have to keep in mind he still only has 10 starts. He's still 23 years old. Went to a quarterbacks camp in California this offseason, came back, and is attacking the middle of the field better. He's making some better decisions and professionally continuing to mature. But let's not forget just how gifted and talented J.J. McCarthy is.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been drafted number 10 overall had he not had a lot of the tools that are needed, the leadership and those sort of things. And for McCarthy, he's going into his third training camp now in this offense. So that should be a huge advantage for him. And you look at his body of work from last year, the inconsistency due to injury, but he needs to pick up where he left off, Ben. The last 4 games of the season compared to the first 6, the touchdown to interception ratio totally flipped itself on its head. So if he's picking up where he left off and continue to build and his trajectory looks really good, I think that's what the coaches here are looking for.
Yeah, I think you just want to see as we watch this practice, as we watch go through the preseason, this whole competition, you just want to see him not hesitate so much.
Yeah.
You want to see him just, be free thinking, understand where the football's got to go, do all of that stuff that he wasn't doing last year where he was kind of patting the ball. He was waiting, and then ultimately he'd have to scramble. So the next iteration, the next development for him is not only just layering the football like everybody wants to see him layer the football, it's being more decisive, understanding exactly where the ball is supposed to go versus the defense that you're seeing.
Now, McCarthy's heading into his 3rd year. Permit the play-by-play guy to excite the analysts, Ben Lieber and Pete Bursich. 21, Damon Claiborne, rookie from Wake Forest.
Claiborne, real dog, real animal. It's been some mixed feelings about him, saying he not been performing at a high level. Rumors of him being cut. Then he shows up. Now it's full padded. Now it's real live. Now he can really show his speed, show his power even. They say he's a soft runner, but he can be a tough runner as well, Jack. No cap. But Damon Claiborne tonight is a big night for him too. Can he produce? Can he turn it up a little bit? He is not safe. He is not secure. His job is definitely on the line, brother. No doubts about it. You got real talent in that running back room. Ain't nobody finna lay down at the end of the day. Xavier, Scott, etc. So he must show out, period. So he must do more. He must do more. We go. Let's word. Big night for him. Big night for him.
Thing at this level is going to be ball security, right? There was a little bit of that, and then also learning how to pass protect.
10 fumbles, and then he lost 7 at Wake Forest.
And then learning how to run the route tree and the receiving side. That's a transition that almost every college running back has to make to the NFL. We'll see how he does in the preseason.
Now, he's a rookie running back, part of kind of a veteran stable where Jordan Mason's been around. He's into his 5th year from Georgia Tech. Aaron Jones, he's been around forever. And the likes of Xavier Scott, 3rd year from Maine, very good on special teams. Also, rookie fullback. Max Bredesen, 5th-round rookie from Michigan. But Jordan Mason has provided a lot of talkability this offseason in this wide zone running scheme. 27, Jordan Mason is branded as a between the tackles guy who doesn't catch it much. But in chatting with Jordan on the side of some practices, he's been very, very committed this offseason to getting outside the hash marks and cutting with hard cuts because he knows the style of offense that is coming. I'm excited to see Jordan Mason.
Well, and look at him right there. I mean, I wish we had a before and after from last year to this year. I mean, you can tell that he's leaned up. He has slimmed down. He's lost some weight. He understands that to run this outside zone, you got to be a little bit quicker. You got to be a little bit more.
And a few players have what? Leaned up, lost some weight, lost some pounds. Mason leaned up. Who else? JJ McCarthy, Josh Metellus. I'm sure you heard me say lose about 10. Now, question is he still a weak link in the secondary? Yes, I said it, no disrespect, but is he a weak link in the secondary? Time will tell. Time will tell. But Jordan Mason, a real dog, a real animal. Matter of fact, he is the running back one right now, in my opinion. Even last year, you saw it clear. The run game went smoother when he was starting. I'm just saying. Let's get it.
Still, I think in this scheme.
And guess what? Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason, Damon Claiborne, Bredesen, Kyler Murray, they're not going to get anything unless those guys, the Minnesota Moving Company, move man on opposing defenses. And it's really good to know that this is shaping up to be one of the better Minnesota Vikings offensive lines in the last X amount of years. Now, you see 71 Christian Darrisaw not practicing, nothing to worry about. It's a rest day. But with Darrisaw fully healthy, and last year was a struggle for him off an injury against the Rams 2 years ago. With Darrisaw and crafty veteran Brian O'Neill, who's just so good at what he does, it's fair to say that's one of the best tackles tandems in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if we can get Darrisaw to play at the level he did a couple years ago, and that's what I'm very interested to see out of Frank Smith. If Frank Smith can motivate him, right, to be the nasty Christian Darrisaw that we saw a couple years ago, because Christian Darrisaw can freight train people. He can put people on the ground. He can pancake folks. We haven't seen that in a while, probably mainly due to injury. So if Frank could bring that back out of him and then bookend him next to a Donovan Jackson, Paul, who's a big, strong, young player, and then you've got a
And we talk about O-line, what we need from the O-line, what we want to see from the O-line. Definitely tonight, movement, move bodies. I repeat, move bodies. We want to see pure domination, damn near, right? No cap. But at the end of the day, we want to see overall more physicality up front, more consistency up front. Better in pass pro, definitely. You know it. I know it. This is not rocket science. Once again, this is football, straight up. So Frank Smith, Keith Carter, the knowledge of the game they bring, the IQ for the game they bring. Let's see what happens. Said, have you watched, hold up, brother. Here we go. Have you watched Alex Rollins' NFL videos on Murray? Not yet, brother, not yet. What he talking about? Biz? He's dead on the money. Bet up. I'm going to check it out. Appreciate you for sure. Matter of fact, hold up.
Learn how these guys tick. You got to know, like, what gets under Darrisaw's skin? What makes him play pissed off all the time? You know, how can you find that? That's going to be probably a different approach than maybe with a Donovan Jackson, and then so on and so forth down the line of scrimmage. So it's about learning the players. It's great that he has familiarity with what Frank Smith wants to do. And I think after all of that technique stuff, then it's going to come down to this, like, who are these guys? How can I get the best out of them? Because we all know that there's a lot of talent there, but there's a lot more juice behind some of that talent.
78, you just saw rookie Caleb Tiernan from Northwestern. He's been playing a lot of tackle during training camp. And speaking of rookies, let's head to the defensive side of the equation. Now, that guy's getting some rest tonight, and it's well-deserved in all of the camp practices.
Big game Banks on the way. I repeat, he is on the way, baby.
Their first-round pick. I mean, he's been absolutely terrific. And, you know, you guys go back to when Ben played with Kevin Williams and you coached linebackers when Kevin Williams, Pete, came into the NFL. When I see 95 roll around, you see some Kevin Williams, you see some Akeem Hicks. Most importantly, you see a healthy foot and a guy who's explosive. There he is.
Yeah, the crazy part, I think, with him, Ben, is He's 6'6", 300, let's call it 330 some pounds. He doesn't look that big when you see him in his stance.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're still balding in 2026, what are you doing?
And the fact KOC rested him is very smart, was very smart. You know, let him rest. You know who he is. You know what he has done. You know what he can do. No need to risk any injury. Be aware of the foot. Now, don't dwell on the foot, but definitely be aware of the foot. Now, of course, the fans want to see him play practice. You'll see enough. Trust me, you will see enough. At this point, we know who Caleb Banks is. Big game Banks is. All he got to do is stay healthy. You know, it is clear to see from physical game on the field and play, but maturity off the field as well. Let's get it. But smart move by the staff once again for resting him, etc.
And we have to have guys, young guys, get in there and play some snaps.
Yeah, and I think he's in a great scheme because we have so much respect for what B-Flow can do. But, you know, on top of that, I think everybody knows that with the scheme itself, there's a lot of rotation within this defense. So, you know, if there are people out there concerned about the things that you said, you know, big body guy, we know he's coming off this foot injury, you know, super athletic. You know, don't think that he's going to have to take 90% of the defensive snaps. Like, even when he's healthy and he's in a regular game plan, there's still going to be a heavy rotation with these guys to keep these guys fresh. So, you know, hopefully, you know, I know there's a lot of.
Now you see Keith Carter right now coaching them up, coaching them boys up. I hope he's preaching physicality. I hope he's preaching tenacity, etc. You know, I hope he's preaching real pure domination, man. Like you saw at Bama, Roll Tide full of pride, real murder ball. But Keith Carter was brought in for a reason. Frank Smith was brought in for a reason as well. Now, question is, will KOC listen? Will he retain information? And will he really work and communicate, collaborate with his staff? And if need be, delegate play calling to someone else. Those are just three main questions, three main keys right there. Here we go, man. SKOL VIKES. Let's get a Dallas Turner in the building. Dallas Turner in the building heavy. I mean, just think about this line, dog. Right now, this line we got the starters and backups, depth all over the field. That's how Super Bowl teams are built. Depth chart, your depth chart matters. Your depth chart is important. Let's get it. Let's work.
51, and there's Gink right there off a neck injury last year. Jalen Redmond, who jumped out of his skin last year with the sacks and the TFLs. Leadership on defense without Harrison. What do you guys think?
Yeah, and that was the main thing that Harrison brought, I think, last season. He missed all of training camp because he had the season, and it was awesome how Brian Flores kind of tweaked the defense because they knew they were going to have him on the field and really let him run things, right? Give him a lot of responsibility from a pre-snap basis. As we're going to blitz this, but we could check to that, and they put it all on Harrison Smith's shoulders, and it worked, right? We saw free runners of the quarterback. That leadership, that quarterback, quote unquote, on the field that you had in Harrison Smith, I don't know if you can replace it outside of somebody like, you know, Joshua Metellus.
Yeah.
But then there's Jamal Adams.
Yeah.
And Jamal Adams knows a lot of football.
Right.
Now, is he going to be a deep middle safety or deep half safety when you're playing quarters?
Nope. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's going to be a physical dominator, a Terminator X, a real wood layer, hat layer, period, dog. You know it. I know it. He brings physicality to the game. You don't want to put him in coverage on nobody, but you put him up close and personal to the line of scrimmage, you know? You let him run around like a linebacker. You see Dallas Turner right there. Shout out Dallas Turner. But you let Jamal Adams run around like a pure linebacker, send him on stunts, drop him back in coverage when it makes sense, and he can give you a lot, you know? Here we go. If he didn't have nothing left in the tank, Nolan Bain Teasley wouldn't have messed with him at all. You know? Here we go, man.
JG did so well he was making his presence known even on first and second down. And Dallas Turner, I think, is actually a pretty good run defender. But there are a lot of opportunities where JG was in the backfield, causing chaos, you know, just being that guy to mix things up. I want to see a little bit more of that out of Dallas Turner, not just getting the sacks and all that stuff. That's great. That's your job. I want to see him go out there and just be a chaos creator every single down. And if he can do that, then my goodness, we really got something.
He's not Jonathan Grenard, and Grenard was so good in the run game, just like you're talking about. But we can't expect Dallas Turner physically to be a Jonathan Grenard. Then you come to the draft this year and you see the guys that we pick up front, right? You know, you're drafting bigger guys up front. I think some of that is to allow him to just be an athlete and go play that outside and not have to be so physical in the running game.
Well, as we get to our players to watch, you're going to hear about a linebacker who can play inside and outside, and he's a rookie. But we're going to begin with a player to watch. I believe Pete Bursage's player is rookie corner Charles Demings.
Chuck D, shout out Chuck D, man. Chuck D, here we go.
There he is, number 20. He's been having a great camp.
He's been having an unbelievable camp, and everybody that you bump into, whether it's a coach or somebody, you know, anybody in the VEN, they all talk about Charles. I call myself Chuck Demings. We've heard about him covering, you know, Justin Jefferson and how he said it doesn't matter. I just cover a jersey. I think that's a great mentality that some players take. They don't want to know who they're going against. They just want to play football. But the 4.41 speed, 5th round draft pick, you know, I just think this kid has a lot of potential, and right now he has length, and he's showing it, and Flores is letting him tout.
Let's stick to the defense and stick with the rookie. Ben's player to watch is that guy, Jake Golday.
Yeah, it's so impressive. We talked about
Mr. Versatile, Jake Golday. Jake Golday, here we go.
Be in E-Will's spot, he can be in Cashman's spot, and then he goes down and backs up Van Ginkel, and then all the responsibilities of rushing and all that stuff, and also dropping into the flats, he's picking it all up. So where does he fit in this scheme right now this year? I don't know, because he's probably not going to be better than those guys I just mentioned, but where is his future? Is his future an off-the-ball inside linebacker, or is his future on the ball in that Van Ginkel spot?
And I'm wondering the same thing about my player to watch. It is that guy, Ty Felton, second year from Maryland, only had 3 catches.
Hey, Ty Felton. Hey, you still got more to prove, but hey, my bad, brother. Damn, I thought you might have been a bust, but keep progressing, Holmes, straight up. But shout out Ty Felton for putting that real work in this offseason. He said, hold up, wait a minute, think about it. He ain't done yet. You hear?
The other day, he ran behind Isaiah Rodgers, one of the fastest players in the NFL in a Vikings corner, and it was another long touchdown. Very curious to see what they have up their sleeve with Ty Felton from a wide receiving standpoint. He's been terrific, and he's already really good on special teams. Tatum Everett's on the sideline, and here is her player to watch.
I've got Gavin Bartholomew. He's in the tight end room, obviously the 6th round draft pick out of the 2025 draft. He was sidelined last season with a back injury, missed his whole rookie year, but he has been focusing on his recovery and now making some splash plays out at camp. I think his body type is very prototypical type that Kevin O'Connell likes to use. He's 6'5", 250. He can catch the ball real well. He's also very
big dude, real big dude. If we can get real contributions from him, oh man, you talk about development, this and that. Watch out for Bartholomew, for real. SKOL VIKES.
Bartholomew is making a great case for himself. And Pete, I know he was your runner-up as well, so I kind of took that one from you.
Yeah, and I love the mustache that he's sporting right now. It makes him just seem like he's older than what he is.
As you can tell, we're having a great time at TCO Stadium in Eagan, courtesy of Line & Kugels. The night practice is in the air, and we have much more for you coming this preseason. Don't forget, next Saturday, Pete, Ben, Tatum, yours truly, MetLife Stadium, Fox 9 and KFAN. It's the first preseason game, and it's the Vikings and the New York Giants. That's going to do it for us. Stick around for Don Mitchell, Jim Rich, and Ahmad Hicks. They'll take you up to 8 for more Vikings training camp coverage.
So the defense is going to be rowdy as hell for sure, bro. For sure, bro. Man, don't die, brother. Yo. Defense really like that, yeah. Shit, yeah. You know what I mean? Well, hold up. Let me check out. Hold up. My dog Biz say something though. Yeah, man. See what's up with this here right here, dog. Hit him that, oh, you're. From over there, no? Hold up, hold up. Alex Rollins. Interesting.
Talent at the quarterback.
Interesting right there. Mute that one there. Hold up. So who is this guy here?
Position is a weird term. When we think of the talent at the quarterback position is a weird term. When we think of the most talented quarterback, we think of a guy who can make any throw in the field, run like a deer, extend the play with his legs. But when we look at the GOAT, Tom Brady, he never even comes close to sniffing the most talented of the position ever. And yet, he's the GOAT. This shows that great talent doesn't always translate to great success, and that right there is best exemplified by Kyler Murray.
And this is basically who Biz told me about, but he's breaking down Murray. Basically finna explain, I guess, why Murray, the NFL is going away from players like Murray. You know what I mean?
He has a plus arm, can physically make any throw on the field, is one of the fastest, most athletic quarterbacks in the game, yet flunked out of Arizona, took a $1 million deal with the Vikings, and his career is and has always been a giant question mark.
Makes sense, Biz. Makes sense, brother. Here we go. Hold up. Back to practice. Whoa, now. Hold up. Get back to it. Yeah. Hold up now.
For a practice, and everybody goes, well, why would you drive out and watch a practice? But the fans, they get a chance to see a lot of fans that they see during the season, a lot of people asking each other, what do you think of this guy? What do you think of that guy? And the players can sense it too. We had Isaiah Rodgers with us earlier. They sense it too. And you played, you know what it's like when there's a crowd and when there isn't.
It's that buildup, that anticipation. Everyone's ready for the season, but you don't get those pregame jitters when you're at practice because there's not thousands of people there at practice watching you. Granted, there are on some days when fans are there, but when the lights are shining bright, you have TCO Stadium feel like it is right now. That's when you start to get that game day-like atmosphere, those jitters, and then you can see, hey, can I remember my play calls? Can I remember where I'm supposed to line up when the lights are shining bright? So it's a good dress rehearsal for all the rookies who haven't experienced an NFL game yet.
And the other thing I think is unique is that Kevin O'Connell made this a padded practice tonight. Yeah. So it will get rougher as the night goes on, and we will see where this goes. But Justin Jefferson, obviously, how this offense will succeed this year is on his shoulders. Yeah. And he has been just a saint going through all the quarterbacks he had to deal with last year. Now he's going through a quarterback competition. Yet he doesn't say a peep. He is following the company line so well. And I think it's just remarkable, especially in this day and age where almost every wide receiver is considered the quote-unquote diva of a football team.
He's just the ultimate leader. I asked him that last year. We actually had a conversation about this topic, and I said, how do you remain humble each and every week, knowing that you want to do more on the field on game days? And he said, look, you just got to be a leader, even when people are expecting you to have a bad moment and say something about a quarterback or things like that. And so he was kind of asked about this quarterback situation, and of course, he took the high road once again, just talking about how it's on him and the receivers to be ready and not to pay too much attention to who's playing quarterback. So take a listen to what Jets had to say earlier.
Right now, we just don't know who's the number one guy. So it's just all about having communication and connection with both of the guys until further notice. So coming out here and just getting work with both of them, talking to both of them, making sure, we all understand and being on that same page. So, yeah, it's a lot of connection, talking, and just building.
And you look at how he has handled himself so well through this all. And, now it's getting to the point where there's people actually questioning, is he the best wide receiver in the national football?
Right. And, it's pretty dope. I'm glad they're speaking up for Jettas highly, but what he said was incorrect. The success of the Vikings should not be put on Jetta's back, period. No cap, Jack, no cap. Your foundation should be running game. Your foundation should be running that Tater specifically. That's why you bring in a Frank Smith. That's why KLC just talked about how excited he is about this run game in general this year. But we've heard him say that before. Is he JT just talking, or does he mean real business, real midnight? You know it. I know it. Period. But no, I'm glad they giving Jettas respect. Never crying, never pouting about nothing. Could have asked for a trade long time ago, right? Right. Stood firm, stayed loyal, stayed real to the team, to the squad, brotherhood, all that, Jack. No cap. And they questioned his leadership, him being a great teammate or not. Does he want to win or not? We talk about Matt Gala, all that bad.
But the running game, that's something, Pete, that you guys just talked about with Ben and PA about how the Vikings want to change it this year. And what exactly are they talking about with this new scheme or the setup?
Yeah, I think it's really more of a kind of a tweak than it is a complete change or a complete overhaul. It's a different style of a type of zone play. If they're talking about more of an outside, I've yet to see it. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. But you can't ask your players to do things that they're not physically capable of doing. You have a very athletic offensive front. They're big, but they're also athletic, so you're going to try to utilize that. And as a defender, it's tough when on every single play the linemen are just literally stepping and sprinting and turning one way or the other, and then they bootleg off of it. You have misdirection off of it, right? It looks – the run and the passing game play pass game look very similar in this style of running game. And my point earlier was the biggest points of improvement needed for this running game are going to be, deep red zone and I think short yardage.
Yeah, you don't bring in a Frank Smith not to focus on the run, right? You don't bring
just how people defend us, how people, you worry so much about Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. You worry about so many aspects of what we've built up over 4 years. In our 5th year, we want to go out and have our best run game yet. We got a lot of reasons to do that, but that means nothing until we go out and do it, and do it on Sundays consistently all year long.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. We talk about the line, right? Obviously, a running back is only as good as how much space they give him.
Yeah.
But what have you seen so far, Ahmad, in the practices you've been out here day to day?
They're big and they're healthy. I think that's the main thing. I think we can show the offensive line right now. You'll see their starting 5. Everyone is out there except for Christian Darrisaw. But Coach O'Connell talked about early on in
that boy said they big and healthy. That boy said they big and they healthy. What's the key word right there? The most important word right there, big but healthy. Available. Are you available? Once again, Christian Darrisaw sitting out. Smart move by KOC. Once again, you don't have to risk nothing. Darrisaw will get enough reps. He's true to this, not new to this. You understand me? Be smart about certain situations. Get out your ego and be smart about certain situations straight up. But shout out to KOC once again for making the business move per se. The move that benefits the team, right? Right. Here we go. JJ looks better with the handoffs. Hold on. 1 second here, Biz. Here we go, brother. JJ looks better with the handoffs than I've seen from past QBs too. People might think that's irrelevant, but some of those Cousins handoffs were ugly and fumbles. Oh, very important, Biz. Never forget it, brother. You hear me? I mean, shit, the center to quarterback connection, hand-to-hand connection is very important. You got to keep the ball off the ground. No excuses at all. Keep the ball off the ground. How many times has Murray put the ball on the ground thus far this training camp? So the little things matter as well.
Linemen, they have to, it's essential that they do, and you have to do it on a week in and week out basis. And Frank Smith's familiarity with this running game, and then Keith Carter that we talked about, knowing the system helps a lot, because then you know all the little bitty details, and that's what makes the system go. One other point I want to make is just what Kevin O'Connell has been saying, is just the run game in response to what he's seeing defensively. Right, he refers to that quite a bit. He talked about Kyler Murray and the ability for him to run when they're giving Justin Jefferson certain coverages, right, pulling guys out of the box, doing whatever they do. Okay. So I think in his mind, he has a plan for exactly how he wants to attack defenses when they're doing things to take away Justin Jefferson. What that is, we will see. But he has a plan for it, and I think that's what he wants to see executed, and they got to put in the building blocks so they can get there.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to successful offensive lines, they have to believe in one another. And Brian O'Neill recently got a 4-year, $96 million extension, but I want you to take notice of what he said about his teammate, Blake Brandel, at the podium. When talking about his new extension, he made a way to talk about his teammate. Take a listen.
Yeah, I mean, Blake's awesome. He's one of the guys that's here with us all summer. I spend all winter with him. He's one of my closest friends on the team, and I think his story can resonate with a lot of the young guys because he was practice squad his first year. I mean, we had in the COVID year when there was temporary lockers and all these different extra auxiliary locker rooms, he was in one of the temporary locker rooms. And when we could only have so many people in the meeting, he was watching the meeting on Zoom in a different part of the building at one point. And then worked his way onto the team, worked his way into having a role, worked his way into being a starter, has shown that he can play all 5 positions. People need to look, young offensive linemen need to look at Blake and be like, that's really cool, and that's the way you should do it, the way he goes about his business. And I'm really hopeful and confident that he has a great year, and he can take this thing by the horns and make it really good.
Well, if you have Brian O'Neill's endorsement, that's a great step.
Right, and all those things that he's talking about are very, very important. Is if you're a coach and you're looking at a player, a possible starter at a certain position, a guy like Blake Brandel has already shown you what he's willing to do. Right, he's willing to have a locker outside. He's willing to be sitting almost outside of the meeting room. He's willing to play any position that you give him, and he's answered the call, all those calls, over and over and over and over again. So this is just one more thing for him to do. But his body of work, you look at where he's come from and where he is now, you're thinking, look at all this improvement. Well, odds are he's going to continue to improve that way. He hasn't made it yet, right? He's not a guy that's like, first round pick, here I go, whatever. You want to play center? I don't want to play center. I want to be It's not that at all. This is a guy willing to do whatever it takes to get on the field. He'll do whatever it takes to play center.
Yeah, now the Vikings have their new general manager, Nolan Teasley. This is the first time he's taken in a night practice here to see just what this is all about, and he appeared on the VEN portion of this broadcast, talking to Tatum about the atmosphere tonight. Here's a little bit of that conversation.
I'm amazed. This is an amazing atmosphere for a practice, but in all honesty, our fan base has done such a great job of being here and helping support us since training camp began, and energy's up, kind of getting those Friday Night Lights vibes from high school. And but no, this is a great way to cap it off. It's been great, and we'll keep going. Well, listen, I think the entire room, and we've talked about this from the beginning in terms of we were trying to build a really competitive room from the start. And everyone in that room has done a nice job of just controlling what they can control, trying to be the best versions of themselves on a daily basis, and, applying what they've done in the meeting room to the walkthrough to practice. And they've just done a great job through and through. So I'm really happy and really proud with where we are right now.
So let's not forget where he came from. Seattle, where they have the 12th man, one of the hardest places to go into play. You talk about knowing what a home field advantage is, that guy does. So that compliment to the Viking fans, I think, says a ton.
No doubt about it. And he also has got the...
I've reviewed tech for over 15 years, and this might be the smartest wallet I've ever used. So this is what most wallets still look like. Thick, overstuffed, bulky.
From the Vikings night practice here at TCO, as your Minnesota Vikings are less than a week away from opening up the preseason right here on Fox 9.
I mean, is it not? Are they not showing? You know, are they not showing the practice? I mean, what are we doing here? Are we getting to the actual practice or what? Here we go. They've been talking for a long minute now. We're gonna hop back over here. Hold up. So we're gonna hop back over here.
And over the years here, we've covered why he's never reached that next level. He's always struggled to see and target over the middle of the field due to his height. His quality production comes more from his running.
Would it be crazy to think the Vikes could make this QB battle look one way to throw off other teams? Hey, who knows at this point, Biz, right? Right, brother. You hear me? Or does that sound unlikely? Once again, dog, you never know what's going on with KO. Know what I mean? Lots of laugh. Yeah, dude, it's been a full-on chat now since I showed up. That's what I'm saying. Like, where's the action? No doubt. They said it's going to be action, right? Live this, live that. And they ain't really shown nothing yet. Are they gonna show practice at all, or just show warm-ups and that's it, dog? Like, really here? Really? If that's the case, they could have kept this to themselves. Now, appreciate them showing the practice, but damn, can we see the competition up close and personal? That's the main reason you go to a practice. You hear? Let's get back to this here, though.
And that slowed way down. More recently, he's not willing to get hit, and at this position, you have to. And most recently, he's checking the ball down way too early. Looking at the 5 games he played last year, which ended after he sprained his foot, we can see his kept clean stats, meaning when he's not pressured, and these are ugly. His percentage...
Yeah, the live practice is paused right now. They're taking a break on commercial, whatever they're doing around yonder. But until it comes back, we're going to check this Murray information out.
Just throwing deep, throwing intermediate, and even short, all ranked 30th or lower amongst qualifying quarterbacks. Yet his 24.2% behind the line of scrimmage throw rate was first in the entire league. And when he's kept clean, he's getting rid of the ball too quickly and not far enough down the field. This is weird for a quarterback who is known for his strong arm and ability to extend the play with his legs. But now that he's checking the ball down too early in the play, he's losing out on a lot of big explosive plays, and it happens way too often. Here.
Okay, let's get back to practice. Here we go, back to it.
You're watching Fox 9's Vikings Training Camp Live.
Here we go, back
Welcome back to Vikings Night Practice Live here on Fox 9. We're showing you as much as the Minnesota Vikings and Coach Kevin O'Connell will allow to you at home. Jim Rich here, along with Ahmad Hicks and audio analyst from the Vikings Entertainment.
Man, I hope we can at least see some throws from Murray and McCarthy. I mean, damn. Can we at least see that, KOC? Come on now, brother.
Back on the headsets with Paul Allen and call game 1 of this upcoming season.
Yeah, we've been doing the simulcast for a long time, and then the ability to get a player on, Justin Jefferson or whomever it may be, to get Nolan Teasley up with us for a quarter at some point in the preseason, and then having Kevin O'Connell talking to us as he's calling plays on the sideline.
Awesome.
I mean, those things are all very compelling. And then getting a chance. I mean, we don't see necessarily the starters out there as to who's up and down. We don't know yet this year, but historically we haven't seen a ton of them. But the other guys that are getting the opportunity to play, a lot of those guys eventually make their way into being starters, right? And that's kind of the goal. So I want to be that guy that doesn't have to pad up every preseason game, right? You establish yourself. So watching that transition, seeing the younger guys play, it's a long year for these rookies, right? They're coming from a college, situation, maybe playoffs. You go right into training for combine, or then you got the Senior Bowl, you got the combine, you've got workouts, and then you get drafted, and then now you're in the NFL. Now you have to play 20 football games because these are the guys that are going to be on the field in the preseason. So it's a huge transition for those guys, but it's great to see them contribute. Where are they going to fit? How are we going to use them? Those guys are all important. All those draft picks are important.
All right, here is the schedule coming up on Fox 9. Next Saturday, we kick it off with the New York Giants at noon. Then it'll be the Ravens and the Broncos. The Ravens game will be at US Bank Stadium. That's the only home game of the preseason. And we'll also have Vikings Game Day live in front of your broadcast.
I don't cap like that. You hear me, generation? Don't cap like that, my brother. You hear me, though? For real. None of that around here. Here we go. Sick warm-ups, right, though? Come on, man. Aaron Jones has some guns. No doubt. Demand in the building, you hear me? What's going on? 1 hour in, like how long is the practice anyway? We're talking about 1 hour in. How long is the practice? Do we get to see any throws, anything? They hyping this up like they finna go live for real. It's been a bunch of capping and yapping for real, man. Is this clickbait for real here, Minnesota Vikings? Is this clickbait right now? Because y'all really clickbaiting right now. Somebody call the Vikings and ask them why the hell they clickbaiting people right now. You hear? The hell going on around here? You know what we here for, what we came to see. Shout out Minnesota Slick in the building, brother. I'm pretty sure this ends at 8. Still got to be there to see anything. Shake my head. Wow, Holmes. Here we go, man. That's crazy work right there. What's the whole point? They act like they finna go live and show the practice, show the throws, and show the comp. Make it real interesting. Give a real inside view for the fans watching at home type shit. They ain't show nothing but talking, capping, and yapping from analysts, right? What the hell going on around here? They ain't did nada yet. Can I see one throw from McCarthy? Can I see one throw from Murray? Please? Hell. You know what I mean? Here we go. AKA listening to old dudes with headsets talk. That's it. That's all, folks, for real. Know what I mean? He said, I thought this goes to 11. Hell no, Biz. I don't think, nah, I think this is over like, around 9 or 9:30, but we ain't seen nothing yet, man. A whole hour for what? You hear me? What's going on here? Man, come on now. Shit, see something at this point here, Dama. You hear me, dog? They ain't showed a damn thing. And they talking about clickbait. What is this here? Damn, homie.
My younger players.
All right, and another player that needs to step up and perhaps be called on more is Dallas Turner. Jonathan Grenard was the big casualty, and a lot of people were upset that the Vikings had to move him, but it was more of a financial decision. What do you see with Turner and his role moving forward?
Yeah, Turner's just a different type of player. He's not Jonathan Grenard. Jonathan Grenard brought a lot of physicality. I think that was the most underrated part of his game was the physicality he brought against the run and then on base downs. And I think that's why we're seeing our defensive line get bigger with Caleb Banks and Dominique Orange, because you want those big guys in the middle to take on more of the double teams, to take on more of stopping an offensive line and allowing Dallas Turner to be what he is, and that's a tremendous athlete, right? We saw some of it coming toward the end of the year last season, but you can't ask him to do everything that Jonathan Grenard did. I think you're asking him to be somebody he isn't. But what he is an unbelievable athlete, speed. He's starting to read things quicker. He's not, that split second of hesitation about what am I seeing here and where am I supposed to, it's all flowing for him now. So I think to see him more active on the outside, playing
Yep, you talk about still a whole lot of upside with him, ceiling very high, but just the progression from year to year. Watch him take the step this year for real. Man, dog, might get real spooky for everybody around yonder. And he talked about JG being physical. Dallas Turner can definitely be physical as well. Let's not forget that point. He's not no slouch in the physicality department, you know? For real.
We've been here so much out here. Camp surprises, guys that have jumped
Charles
off the
Demings.
page. Too.
Charles Demings. We haven't had a chance to talk about him. He's a defensive back, number 20, plays with a lot of energy, a lot of passion. He's had some couple batted balls down against Justin Jefferson, and he let him know about it afterward. He was asked about that. He said, look, he's a nameless opponent out here, and I think you have to love that confidence from a young guy going up against a big-name star, the star of the NFL.
He's been a surprise. I mean, you don't see guys with 6'1". He has a 74.5-inch wingspan, so he's that long arm, physical, good tackler type of a player. Come out very often. His 0-star recruit out of high school. He played as a freshman, didn't play again until he was a senior. The only the football championship series team was Stephen A. Austin. Gave him a shot. Played there for 3.5 years, so he has a lot of experience of being on the field. Just
Show ass up. He said Bartholomew is a big guy, 6'5". Oh yeah, Dama. Oh yeah, Dama. Definitely, brother. Definitely, right? 6'5", 250. Bartholomew can be a real dog. Bartholomew is having a good camp. Matter of fact, pay attention, pay close attention to him. Here we go. Man, these dudes still talking. They ain't showed one clip, not one clip, man. Smooth criminals, man. Smooth criminals, man. Right now. Ain't nothing live about this situation for sure. I mean, what's live about it? They ain't showed one play. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They kind of scamming the people right now. Y'all talking about clickbait. This is the ultimate clickbait. Got everybody tuning in for what? You could have waited to hear what the beat writers had to say, what the articles had to say, what Twitter had to say, etc. ESPN had to say and whatnot. Waiting for this. What the hell going on around here? Straight lying to the people because they want to be in the spotlight, get their mind right, etc. Man, they straight lied to the people, man. And how long is this practice? An hour? What time it's over? 9, 8, what? 11, what? You hear me, dog? Are you kidding me right here, right now? What? No way, man. They crazy, man. They crazy. Come on now. Minnesota Vikings, y'all dead wrong. You know it. I know it. Crazy work right here, baby. Crazy. I was just watching that boring ass news. Brandon in the building. Brandon in the building. Come on, brother, right? Come on, man. Here we go, brother. Oh my goodness. We got robbed. I laughed my ass off. Crazy. That's crazy work, ain't it, Biz? Guys, they are not showing the actual practice. We have to wait for Judge Camp notes tomorrow on Purple Daily. Come on, Jax. Come on, Jax. You know it, man. Come on, brother. Oh, man. Skol Vikes, though. Yeah, we gotta... Oh, man. Dog out here, though, man. Know that, though. Learn now, huh? Morning, man. About all that, man. Sir, what about that break you for real? Can't break it, though, brother. Real. That's it, though. I'm on the ass. For the shroom. Yes, okay. Okay. Yes, though. What he said, I'm starting to believe Loco when he says that JJ is easily winning. Let's go, Mick. Let's go, Mickey, my brother. Shout out Loco as well. Skol Vikes, man. Come on, 9. Come on, 9. Lock in. Grin. Duh. Got to get my fix from Judd's, I guess. 100. Crazy word. Jason Harmon is doing live updates. He just posted that Kyler overthrew someone. Live updates. I thought this was a live update right here, Rebel. You hear me, dog? I thought this was a live update right here, man. They getting everybody excited and all that. They just want to get up there and talk and be heard. Lie to the people. You gonna lie to the people, huh? Come on, man. Might as well wait and see what happens now here. See what happens at the end, or is it over? Are you kidding me? It's over? It's over? You son of a yeah. Wow. Are you kidding me here? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What? They gonna go to some politics type shit. You sleaze ball, grimy. You grimy, slimy, sleaze balls. What? Had me do another live for this? Are you kidding me here? For real? Man, what the hell going on around here? Minnesota at its finest. What? You should be ashamed of yourself, Minnesota. KOC talking about, oh, y'all can show a little bit. Y'all can show a little bit. He tricked the people. Man, what's going on Twitter type shit? What's going on around yonder on Twitter? Hell, I'm going to get back to the Kyler Murray breakdown. Are you kidding me right here? He talking about, oh, you can show this, but you can't show that. Whole hour wasted around here. Thinking I'm going to see a throw or something, a dump off, hand off or something. Come on, man. Here we go. KLC doesn't want any videos getting out of his practice at school. Man, why they go live then? Don't lie to the people. You hear me? Like they finna show a real live. You hear me? Come on now. 9, may you shine. Facts, Brandon. Facts, brother. You hear me? For real, brother. From an ex-JJ hater, I saw JJM warming up yesterday and thought something seemed different, suspicious. Oh, man. Here we go. Wolves are snake oil salesmen. Lots of laugh. Slick as oil, man. Slick as oil. Rebel Quill, you hear me, brother? No doubt. Here we go, man. Yeah. I can't wait for Judd to tell me how the QBs were average. Judd, JJ was 24, 25 with the drop. Come on, man. Yes, sir. But he didn't push the ball downfield. Here we go, brother. Come on, now. I mean, matter of fact, I might as well hang around for Twitter news, ESPN news, something, Sports Illustrated, somebody, Yahoo, Yoo-hoo, etc., dog. Somebody tell me something right now. Huh? Did a whole nother live for somebody to show me something. I didn't see one McCarthy throw, one Dottie McCarthy throw, one Kyler Murray throw. No, nothing. What? 2, 3 stooges up there capping and yapping and lying to the people. Now, why you lie to the people? Acting like you're going to show some clips or something, make you want to dip your chip, get excited a little bit, but they didn't show us a damn thing. And you owe the fan base an apology. Minnesota Vikings, you owe the fan base an apology right now for the buffoonery you just pulled. Huh? For the lie you just told, brothers. Huh? That was a disgrace to the Minnesota Vikings, a spit in the face to the Minnesota Vikings fan base. Wilfs, the ones who sock it to your damn pocket, Jack, no cap. And you up there lying to them? Huh? Because y'all want some views? Yeah. Hey, Wilf, come on tomorrow night, morning, whatever, afternoon. I could care less and apologize to the people. You straight lied to the people. You know it, I know it, we know it. You can't lie no more. Y'all was dead wrong tonight. Now I gotta sit up here, wait for Twitter, wait for articles to come out. I'm supposed to be seeing something, some clips, something. Oh, live tonight, live action, play by play, this and that. Play what? Then KOC Kevin, huh? Trying to be stingy and all that. Care nothing about what Kevin gotta say. Boy, bye. Here we go, man. Y'all supposed to supply and demand for the people who fill up them stadiums every year. Mr. Mark Wilfie. Come on now, baby. Acting like something finna go down or something is up. They didn't show a damn thing. I'm talking about not this, not that. We up there tuned in. Okay, I see McCarthy. I see him warming up. Boom. Where's the plays? Are we going to see anything? It's an hour. We 30 minutes in, 40 minutes in, and they still capping and yapping. Ain't nothing wrong with talking. I understand the realm, but damn, y'all didn't show us nothing. Not even a hut hike. You know? Playing with the people, man. Wasting time with the people, man. Hell. I'm going to sit up here and wait for Twitter World, Twitter News. I don't even like Twitter World, Twitter News at all. Yeah, bitch, yeah. Only thing I go up there to Twitter is looking for is camp news. I don't want to mingle on Twitter. Heavy. You know it. I know it. Wasting time and shit. Hey, y'all could have said something different in the title. Oh, man. Come on, man. Here we go. Jordan in the building. Shout out Jordan in the building. What up, brother? No, it didn't just quit, brother. Guess what? Hold up. It didn't quit, Jordan. It went off. It was done. Finito. Done with. They lied to you, lied to me, lied to the people, Jordan. That's the whole point of it right there. It didn't just go off. They went to something else. Program over. Practice over. That's all they gave you. They're all they gave you. Ain't that a damn shame? So it didn't just quit. It's a wrap. It's over with. Done. We sat there and watched three stooges talk for damn near an hour. And really wasn't talking about nothing. Really talking about stuff we all know, or most of us know for sure. And we sitting up there around yonder acting like they finna put something on the screen. KOC up there being greedy, stingy. Hell, show your practice. Can you show one throw? Huh? You got us sitting here and we can't even see one damn throw, KOC? Here we go, man. See what's up with Twitter, man. Here we go. You got any information about practice, from practice, let me know. Let me know what's going on. Man, that's crazy there. Man, what? What that time wasted right there, man. Come on now. Yes, come on now. You know what I'm here for? You know what I'm here for? Oh, whoa now, you hear me? Update, homie. Here we go, man. They say cooking on me. They say cooking, homie. You hear me? They say cooking. I'm looking at live updates, type shit. Let me read you one right quick, baby. Calm it down, big SKOL. You hear me? A lot of ball left. Here we go, man. Here we go, brother. So boom, 7-on-7. JJ with twos once again. Pass to the middle, caught by Urasek for 10. Beautiful layered out to Price for 15. Curl route to Price for 10. Beautiful layered ball to Bryson Nesbitt up the seam. He is cooking. Shout out JJ McCarthy. Keep it going, brother. Keep it going heavy. So word is, news is, JJ McCarthy is cooking. That was 4 minutes ago on Twitter news. Come on, McCarthy. Come on now. Lock in, brother. Lock in heavy. If you have any news from practice, let me know right away. I repeat, let me know right away. You understand me? For real. I thought we would know something by watching the live, but they didn't show us nothing. Here we go. Harmon says he's cooking. Harmon says 9 is cooking. There we go. Lock it in, lock it in, lock in 9. That's what another article just said on Twitter. Let's go 9. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Lock in. Do you, brother? Do you? Here we go. Gotta watch Stretch and some capping on stage. Shake my head for a whole hour just capping and yapping. JT, they just talking. I'm like, man, can we get one hut hype, boom, boom, see one rip from the D lineman, something? I understand y'all want to get up there and talk, but cool. Can y'all show the fans something, though, for sure? Just give us anything at the moment. A punt return, a kick return. Could have showed something. Y'all didn't show nothing. But 3 guys sit up there and talk for a whole hour. The Minnesota Vikings way. Y'all need to throw an apology out there tomorrow. The Wilfs, KOC, I don't care who it is. Nolan Bain, Teasley, Rob Brzezinski, I don't care. Hell, I don't care if it's who say Wes Phillips per se. Brian Flores, you name him, do it. But it needs to be an apology issued for lying to the people. And yes, I'm saying straight lying to the people. Here we go. KOC is definitely on the hot seat, supposed to be this QB whisperer. I don't care if you wanted the guy or not. You're supposed to be the big bad QB whisperer who can turn a nobody into a somebody. There you go, Brandon. There you go, Brandon. Hit it on the head with a hammer right there. Dog. Breaking on the dog. Bruh. Watch. Ooh. Lockdown. Gotta understand that, bro. You hear me? You gotta understand that. KOC is definitely on the hot seat, supposed to be this QB whisperer. I'm gonna read it again, run it back again. I don't care if you wanted the guy or not. You're supposed to be the big bad QB whisperer who can turn a nobody into somebody. Well, that's the whole thing about KOC right there, right? That's the whole thing about KOC right there, man. See, he got his name, the QB whisperer, because of what, per se? Because he was up under Sean McVay. He was up under Sean McVay armpit type shit. Go get the coffee for him and all that extra cream, extra sugar on his side. But yeah, he was right there under Sean McVay's saving face. So he didn't have to prove nothing. Everybody kept it on hush mode, probably kept it away from the Wolves as well, that he didn't actually play call with the Rams, etc. He just sat up there and looked good, what you want to call it. So ever since he's became a head coach, he's been crowned for not proving anything. For not proving he's a real offensive mastermind, real QB whisperer, nothing. You know? So I could have gotten a revenge game against you, LOL. No doubt, brother, no doubt, man. Here we go. Crazy work. KOC was a bad college QB who couldn't score 20 points against the likes of New Mexico and San Jose State, and his pro resume is non-existent. KOC hasn't a clue. Mickey coming in with it. Wow, you think he doesn't have a clue, Mickey? He say 9, may you shine, my guy. No doubt, let's go. Let's go, brother, for real. Let's go, brother, for real, man. I'm sure he was popping, though. I ain't lying, so you know. What's up with 9? I'm here now, man. We here now, you hear me? Oh, yeah, let's go. Telling me what we already knew. Nice, bro. Let's go, let's go. What's up? What's up, man? Here we go. Come on now. Show me something on Twitter or something. You hear me? They say cooking. They say 9 cooking, man. Come on now. Show us you can take the job and run with it. There you go, Brandon. There you go, my brother. Heavy. Let's word. Let's get it, man. Run with it, McCarthy. Run with it. For sure, homie. For sure. He say, let's fucking go. Cook it up, man. Cook it up. Let's go. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. You hear me? Keep it cool, though. Keep it cool, though. Here we go, brother. Come on, JJ. Lock in, brother. Lock in, man. If y'all know anybody at practice, know anything what's going on, let me know. Let me know. Come on now. He said, I'm glad JJ doesn't have to throw to bums like Jefferson, Addison, and Jennings. Whoa, what? What you're saying right now, Mickey? You know what I'm saying? What you're saying right now, Mickey? Be clear, Mickey. Be very clear, man. Here we go. They couldn't handle the heat if those. We gonna see, man. Hey, let's go back to these Kyler Murray clips right quick. Oh, hold on. Rebel say picked off by Pierre. Kyler picked off by Pierre. You hear me? Hold up. Rebel got it coming. An interception by Murray. Oh, wow. What's going down at camp, man? What's going down at camp, brother? You hear me? Did Kyler Murray throw a pick? Did Kyler Murray throw a pick? Is JJ McCarthy cooking? Let me know. Let me know, man. Here we go. The Vikings didn't show us nothing, hell. At least somebody gonna show us something tonight. I promise that, man. We go, man. Picked by Pierre. Is it true? Is it true? Let's go, man. Whoa, Kyler picked again. He say Kyler picked again. Whoa, now hold up, man. Is Twitter buzzing? Is Twitter buzzing? Why they quiet on Twitter? Why are they quiet on Twitter? You hear me? Wow, man, what's going on? Wow, man. Here we go. Oh, man. What's going down, man? What's going down, brother? Kyler with 2 INTs, 2 interceptions, and 11 on 11. Wow, interception, man. Kyler Murray, 2 interceptions and 11 on 11. Here we go. What's going down in the boogie downtown, brother? Come on, now. Lock in, brother. Lock in heavy. Lock in, man. Come on now. Got to take it over, brother. Come on, now. What he said? He say nothing new. Brandon say nothing new. Kyler always getting picked. You hear me? Come on, man. Nothing new. Kyler is always getting picked. Let's get it. Come on now. True story. Let's work. Let's work, man. Lamont, what up, my brother? What up, my brother? School Vikes. Here we go, brother. Funny thing is, Murray is going against the second team defense and messing up with 9 is with second team and dropping dimes on first team defense, not just tonight, but all through training camp. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Let's go, Lamont. Talk to him, brother. You hear me? Team 9 round yonder. Been that way, gonna stay that way, win, lose, or draw, but we come to win heavy. You hear me? Score Vikes. Man. Hold up, man. We go. Keep it calm. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. You hear me? Gotta finish strong, JJ. Gotta finish strong, brother. Take it over. It's your territory. Make them respect it. They've been disrespecting you all year long, brother. Heavy. Go take the man respect, man. And we go, man. We go. He said, Daddy McCarthy clocking in. McCarthy clocking in. Come on now. No doubt. He said, I'll be your mold next year, bro. Let's get it, Spike. Let's get it, brother. Here we go, man. Twitter gonna pop, though. Twitter gonna pop like a rock. Let's work, Holmes. Come on now. So, damn, hey, that boy Jay, hold on, what they said? Hold on, man. 52 seconds ago, chat. I repeat, JJ with ones on 11. Tight end screen to TJ goes for about 4. Handoff Mason goes for about 6. Out and up to Jefferson for about 35-ish. Handoff Aaron Jones for about 20. Ball still hasn't touched the ground for JJ McCarthy. Chat, turn up with me. Turn up, man. Let's go. Let me get them 9s in the chat. Them 9s in the chat, man. Come on now. Come on, McCarthy. Lock in, brother. We go. So, we go. We go. Now, he says the ball hasn't touched the ground yet. Not one time. Show him you big time, brother. Show him you big time. Come on, JJ. Come on, McCarthy. Lock in. We go. He say McCarthy deep downfield for Jefferson. That's what I just read. Come on, man. They looking at Jay Hardman. We got Jay Hardman. Where Jay Hardman at? How you get the Jay Hardman round that biz? You hear me? Hold up, brother. Hold up, brother. Where Jay Harmon at like that on the spot, brother? Hold on. Hold on, man. Where he at now? Hold on. We got to get that. This dude seemed like he on the money with it too. This dude named Casey here. Casey, Kase. Heavy. Come on now. But the fact not one ball has hit the ground yet for McCarthy. Not one ball. We talk about true competition, true battle, Jack. No cap. Know what I mean? This is where you take a hold of it right here, right now. You know, tonight is the night. We go. Much appreciated to my brother Biz Woofer again, brother. Wow, man. He says somebody should probably check on Matthew Collar. He might need a hug. Come on now, man. That's word. Come on now. He say facts on Collar. Here we go, baby. Facts on Collar. He looked drunk, and a lot of his podcasts. You never know, Lamont. You never know, right? For sure. Haha, yeah, let's go, brother. Come on now. Work 9. Work 9. That's actually a great pick of 9. Shows exactly and everything we need to know what kind of player he is. Definitely, brother. Definitely. Definitely, man. Come on now. Come on now, man. He said, I know Rich Eisen going crazy hearing these stats. Hey, Rich Eisen gave up on him too, you hear me? Rich Eisen picked Murray long time ago, period. Everybody turned their back on him. All that, man. I told you, watch how the narrative change. Watch how the narrative change in the lane. When it's real convenient, man. A lot of football to be played, definitely. McCarthy has to finish strong, but watch how the narrative changes now. Tell everybody, keep that same energy, man. That same energy, man. Period. Come on now. Lock in, brother. Lock in. Any more updates? Let me know quickly and swiftly. Let's get it. Let's work, man. SKOL VIKES. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, he is dying. He is dying, brother. He is dying. Another update. JJ with 2s in 11 on 11. Throwaway Redmond got in the backfield. Handoff Claiborne for about 4. Hits Price right down the right hash for about 20. Handoff Scott for 5. Come on, man. That's 1 minute ago. I repeat, that is 1 minute ago. Let's get it. Let's work. So JJ cooking once again. Now you talk about him being with the 2s versus the 1s, like y'all say, that makes it even better. He should still get them 1 reps though, but he's going against the 1s and Dottie tonight. Dottie McCarthy, baby, tonight. You hear me? Come on now. Fight, brother. Fight. Come on now. Let's work. Come on now. Dottie McCarthy, come on now. Got they ass up, man. Come on, you know it. We know it best. Come on now. For sure. For sure. Believe that. Yes, sir. Believe that, brother. Man, dog. Here we go. He say Demings is having a hell of a camp. I've heard. Good to hear the draft picks are actually making some noise in camp. Oh, Demings is phenomenal. You hear me, Brandon? Chuck D is phenomenal, brother. Be very excited about Chuck D. Believe in Chuck D. Straight up. Chuck D is a real ultimate dog, ultimate competitor, ultimate leader. You heard Josh Metellus, one of the captains on the team, speak highly of him for a reason. We're seeing more and more for the Vikings, young players, rookie players coming in right away, being leaders. McCarthy started the trend per se. Now you see Chuck D coming in, Caleb Banks coming in, right? Jacoby Thomas, etc. The list goes on. Jake Golday. You see second-year players stepping up. I'm very excited about Bartholomew. I expect Gavin Bartholomew to splash, make a freak splash in preseason next week, and then on 6'5", 250. Man, what? Another year in the game, another year in the system. Sky's the limit. Matter of fact, there's no limit for that dude there around yonder, man. Come on now. Come on, now let's get back to it. Let me know if you know when practice is over. How long is practice? Probably be a little longer tonight, I assume. Jamal Adams getting first team safety reps. This is real work here, man. I'm going to get into more of that breakdown of Kyler Murray right quick. Let's see what they're talking about with that one. Hold up, though. Never holding, dog. It takes a little break them, dog. Hope they get this QB battle figured out soon, or it's not going to be pretty this season. After tonight, it should be just about ready to be figured out. You hear me, Brandon? Should be just about ready to be figured out after tonight, man. Whoever wins, like I said earlier, when I made the video, did the live about McCarthy, whoever wins tonight should have a firm hold, a firm grip on that QB1 spot. Straight up, bro. If we're talking about fair ball, fair game. Fair ball, fair game, right? It should be that. Let's see here. That's what we got. 11 on 11. JJ with ones on their goal line. Handoff Aaron Jones for 2-ish. Handoff Jones for 6-ish. Misses TJ over the middle. So Jamal Adams getting first team reps is safe there. Says a lot. Definitely, bro. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we got any. Can we get any throws, any highlights? I mean, damn, what's going on here? What's going on here? I'm gonna type this in again. So same one. Bro, can we get to some actual, you know? Hold on, what's going on? What's going on, Biz? What's going on, Biz? Hold on, Biz. Don't do that right now, Biz. Don't do that right now around yonder, Biz. You hear me, brother? Don't play that way. Don't play that way, Holmes. Heavy, you know it. I know it. Here we go now. Come on now. That's real information right there. What is going on right here, man? What is going on around here right now? He said, color me shocked. Let's go now, lock in. Lock in. I heard rumors of around the joint practice, either or after. That's what Judd was saying, if I remember correctly. What rumors? What rumors? Here we go. What rumors, brother? What rumors? Here we go. Know what I mean? Let me know for sure, man. He said 100 biz. Mickey, yes, I hear he just had his first incompletion over the middle. Yeah, that's just one. First time the ball hit the ground all night. That's crazy work. Put some respect on his name. For real, Minnesota Spike Grow. Alex Rollins NFL breaks it down perfectly in his video. He can't see over the middle. Oh, hey, Biz, I'm going to check that one out right quick. Matter of fact, brother. Hold up. He said, I like to see it, though. Might have it hot in the hands. Who knows? Right. He said, laugh my ass off. Sorry, EJ, I had to say it. You know that, though. It's still true. Come on, man. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night here. Matter of fact, let's get into some more of that video that Biz has told me about, too. Hold up. Where it's at, though? Hold up. Hold on 1 second. Can't believe they're going to play us like that on the live, Joan. Wasn't nothing live about it round yonder. Nothing live at all. I'm like, man, what? Take the what and leave the what? Hold on 1 second, though. Hold on. They say Jashawn Jones is balling in camp right now, matter of fact. And Jashawn Jones could be a late breakout, late developer. You know, you see it many times. You see it many times, man. You see it many times, man. We go, no doubt, here we go. Said that over the middle regarding Kyler is well known by everyone except some of the purple podcasters. Major problem. Holden, what up, brother? SKOL VIKES, man. Here we go, man. 9481, right? He said, who is performing the best so far? JJ McCarthy. They say JJ McCarthy dotting them up. Holden, you hear me? Dotting they ass up right now. Only has one incompletion thus far, Holden. One incompletion. Come on now. Here we go. He says, elaborate, please. Yes, indeed, Mickey. Kyler picked off twice. Yes, Rebel. 2 interceptions for Kyler Murray. 2 interceptions, I repeat, for Kyler Murray. Yes, sir. Yikes, Kyler picked again, this time by Isaiah Rodgers, threw a deep ball to Jefferson on the run and was 10 yards short. Case per se. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Kyler with 3 picks on the day. Let's check Twitter again. No way. Wow, Kyler with ones on their whole goal line. Hits Hawkinson in the flat on a sprint out for about 2. It was high and Hawkinson fell. Handoff Mason for 3-ish. Deep ball for Jefferson, picked by Isaiah Rogers. 3 picks for Kyler Murray. I repeat, 3 picks for Kyler Murray. Somebody tell me something right now. Here we go. Per X, definitely per X. Twitter, my bad. I know it's not what tweet is X now. Here we go. Yes, sir. Wow. 3 picks for Kyler Murray right now. 3. Is Kyler that bad or JJ really that good? JJ is really that good. It had to click sometime. Hopefully it is finally clicking now. Come on, bro. Here we go, man. Hopefully it is clicking now. Kyler can throw the teardrop along the sideline very well, but take away those throws, well, not much. Is Kyler folding? He may be folding, Mickey. He may be folding, brother. Or McCarthy may just be stepping up. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. You hear me? Said he had a bet. Lamont Wildin', that boy Lamont Wildin', brother. I bet Jefferson was very happy with that throw from Kyler. Interceptions is the only thing he good at. Sad but true. Wow, here we go, man. Here we go. Another pick. Damn, what they've been hiding from us, y'all. Kyler throws another pick. Kyler throws another pick. Biz Woofer, is it true? Biz Woofer, is it true, brother? Let me know for sure. Is that 4 picks? Is that 4 picks from Kyler? It says McCarthy just threw too high for Price on the right sideline. Too high for Price. Come on, McCarthy, get the ball down. Get the ball down, brother. You hear me? SKOL VIKES. Here we go, man. Here we go. Take shots down the field. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. No NTs, no INTs. But I'm so glad he's taking shots down the field. Really. Shout out Casey, I believe. Biz Woofer is looking at Casey too per X. KASE. Shout out Casey once again. Appreciate you, brother. For real. Don't know you, but appreciate you for sure. You hear me? Heavy. Yes, sir. Here we go, man. Let's word. Do you remember when Chris Paul had a birthday, then instantly turned washed? Here we go, man. No doubt. So yes, he is, Mickey. Minnesota, go Vikes. Shout out John in the building. Shout out John in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it. He say, yikes on Murray. Yeah, Rob, is going down. It's going down. Yeah, for sure, Rob. For sure, man. Here we go. Say Rob Johnson, full 5. Shout out, brother. Yes, sir. He say Big SKOL. Shout out John in the building. Big SKOL. What's up, brother? What's up, man? We go. What he said? Hold on. What he said? Look at Mick though. Look at Mick though in the building. That's the guy who was going to take us to a Super Bowl. The guy collapsing in the pressure of night practice. There you go, right there. Exactly. Exactly. Bright lights, come on. Who's strong? Bright light, come on. Who's strong? You understand me? Give us some more, Casey. Give us some more, brother. Here we go. Come on now. Finish. Leave no doubt. Make it clear, ever clear. And I ain't talking about the liquor. Let's go. That's what everybody been waiting for, huh? Everybody been waiting for. Let's go. Here we come. Let's go. Let me know how long is the practice tonight? How long is the practice tonight? Once again, does anybody know in the chat how long is the practice tonight? Yes, sir. We're gonna feed on it. You know what I mean, like, how long is the practice tonight? Understand me? This is real live type shit. Collar is out there doing collar things. Nothing new here. How ironic, Brandon. How ironic, Brandon. For real. Here we go. How ironic. Come on, X. Come on, X. Post it up. Post it up. So Kyler Murray with 1 starting on the 35. These are full drives here. Handoff Aaron Jones for 10. Handoff Jones for about 2. Play action scrambles for about 12. Handoff Mason for about 2. Sacked by Cashman. Out to Jennings right sideline for about 10. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Yes, sir. You say 2.5 hours probably. Got you, Gro. Got you, Gro. So while we waiting on that, let's get back to this video here. Hold on. Where is it at? I got it. Don't even worry about it. See if I can find it here.
Murray is right on the cusp of breaking into the elite group of quarterbacks, but every year something seems to be holding him back. Last year, the Cardinals were 6-6 heading into Week 12, but lost 3 of their next 4 and missed the play.
Let's check out my thing. Let's try on this.
Excited. You guys know I love this. The night practice is always.
Let's see what KOC had to say or got to say right quick, man. Hold on 1 second. See what KOC got to say about practice while we wait.
Great chance for us to use the other aspect of this facility with TCO Stadium. I know we host a lot of events year-round around there. I know we got a flag football game, girls flag football coming up here in a little bit. And it's another example why this place is what it is, just the resources and the place we get to go to work at every day. Couldn't have it any better than we do. As far as practice tonight, padded work, we've got some good situational work. We're going to work our first kind of examples of, whether if you're looking at it as backed up or coming out, those plays that, you've got the shadow of your own goalpost right there, and you've got to find a way to at least get a first down and then see if you can trigger a drive from there. We've had some explosives in the past in that situation. Flo and his defense have had some, pretty impactful plays when we get people, and that's the complementary football aspect of it, where the kicking game's not going to be involved in that drill tonight. We're just going to line it up. But our punters being able to pin people deep, us being able to handle, with the responsibility that comes with field position football and doing the right smart things. And that ties hand in hand with how we call it, and then how we go attack mode when we're on defense, and hopefully be able to rely on, gaining some yards and trying to attempt to flip the field back in our favor. Just some updates. I know you guys saw Jordan work his way back in a little bit yesterday. He'll be, probably close back to full today, but he's doing great. And then, we've had kind of scheduled days today for Darisaw and Banks. Those guys will, get the evening because between Christian's had a phenomenal camp. He's feeling great. But, with the emphasis we want to put on this coming week, we want to keep him in that spot and allow the next week of practice to kind of continue the momentum for him. And with Caleb's reps have ramped up, as you guys have seen, but all along kind of had that. Two guys I do want to make note of on the D-line, Levi Drake, Rodriguez, and Ty Ingram Dawkins, just a little banged up. And we want to just give them, expecting a pretty physical practice, we want to give them a little bit of time to turn over before Tuesday, but don't see those guys being anything beyond that. So looking forward to, we may even mix in some live plays tonight with some of the down the line guys. Not a lot, but just enough to feel it.
Hey, Kevin, I don't think we've seen Jay Ward out there the last couple of days. Is he doing?
Yeah, I should have mentioned him. Yeah, he was in the protocol, just coming off of a play where we wanted to be extra cautious. He's feeling great, and he's got a good chance to clear through and get back in this coming week. Thank you for asking.
Kevin, with Jamal Adams, did anything change from when you signed him to now that necessitated the number change, or what was behind that?
No, I think it's just to give us the flexibility, and that's something that probably takes care of itself when you cut down your roster a little bit. Where I don't want to speak for him, but don't know if he loved the 50s number. But it's also a matter of having the flexibility. He will.
Nah. It's no. I'm getting this off Twitter. The information off Twitter. Brandon, you hear me? I thought the Vikings live would be a live performance, a real live show of seeing the game, of seeing the practice, but they capping. So I gotta check X right now. You hear me, Brandon? That's where I'm getting the information from, X right now, bro. $11 on 11, JJ with 2 starting on the 35. These are full drives. Jet sweep Jashawn Jones for about 15-ish. Handoff Scott for about 10. Play action boot for Felton on the right sideline, incomplete. Out to Jashawn Jones about 5. Handoff Claiborne taken down by Tamani for a loss. Dig for Fleming down the right hash line, behind but dropped. Yeah, so I'm pretty much checking out X Brandon and trying to see what the news is, brother. You hear me? I thought the Vikings were gonna show actual practice, Probably finna get out of here actually in a minute, man. They're not really something going on. Hold on, what? See, I think someone recording it on X. A word? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that, man? Let me know, Holden, so I can go right round yonder, brother. He say somebody recording on X. Let me know right now. You hear me? Know what I'm saying? He say thank you. Say thank you. I thought they would show some plays too on that news live, but nope, not a damn thing. All talk, no show. Exactly. That should be. They committed a. Hey man, the fan base deserves an apology from the Minnesota Vikings for sure. You hear me, bro? No cap. Here we go. They owe the fan base for sure. So JJ just had a drive. I guess Jordan Addison was full go tonight, so that's a positive. Pretty much same updates from him. The Vikings must have shit on lock tonight. You hear me? Nobody's recording at all unless you got an inside plug or something. It's the only way there. That's the only way you will be there. 40 up. Who's here? See, he said, well, he said ESPN maybe. I think ESPN maybe NFL. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think ESPN would cover that, would they? I think, or ESPN maybe think NFL Network. Yeah, I don't think the Vikings are allowing that, right, Biz Woofer? Too much information, too much showing. The connection to J.A. McCarthy is legit. Big facts, no cap, brother. They tried to lock it down. They forgot about Viking Nation. Go 9. You hear me? Definitely. Let's work. SKOL Vikes, man. Let's see if we got any more info up here. Same ones. I know it takes probably a few seconds to post and get shit out there. Trying to see how they take it. What's your brother? He said, what did he say? He said, where did the hold on. Where did the live stream of practice go? I can't even find it in my history. Did they take it down? They did something, brother. Who knows what the Vikings, what they got going on? You know? Shout out, who is this? Shout out Kameen Oak in the building. Here we go. Who knows what the Vikings did around there? Here we go, man.
Continue. You guys saw he'll play some safety. We feel good about his multiple type roles that he's kind of found early on. His movement skills and just that that physicality that he brings that he's always brought. We're feeling it, and I think it's a credit to Jamal and coming in. You guys know this. I know we talk a lot about our offense and learning it and those things, but Flo's defense is no light page to install by any stretch, and he's been able to come in, and he's really never been in anything like it. He's playing a new position, for considering the time at safety. So been really happy with Jamal, and he's one of those guys that is just attacking it every day the right way.
I guess we got hold up. We got 11 on 11 RZ drills, collar with the ones. Handoff Jones goes for about 2. Touchdown Addison in the back of the end zone. We say 11 on 11 RZ drills. What is that exactly? You understand me? Got to find out what that means. RZ. Oh, red zone drills. Okay, red zone drills. So is this the last part of practice right here, per se? KOC saying a bunch of words without saying anything. Real talk. Here we go.
He's not, it's a lot of things new for him, and he could easily say, look at the player I've been, but it feels like he's just in attack mode, which has been great to see.
Kevin, what has impressed you most about Pax Bredesen since he got here?
Yeah, I mean, Since he got here, obviously the mental approach, his ability to, he's, there's different types of players, right? And there's very few that are, can sit in a meeting room, don't need, walk-through reps, don't need a rep of it to then start applying their own high-level awareness that we know they have, but sometimes it takes a little time depending on the position. He's already shown, he can apply that. And then I think it's been great seeing the physical side of it. Because you just never know from a standpoint of, the different types of runs we're doing. You guys have seen it. We're asking him to do a lot of different alignments and movements and things like that. And then he's still able, he's always been really good getting fit in space on blocks, but he's also been a really physical presence for us to help get runs started. And then he's caught the ball a few times as well. So obviously still a long way to go, but he's had a great camp, and I'm not surprised in any way, shape, or form with that. And now we're just going to try to keep building upon that. And then also, from a standpoint of, that tight end group, are there anybody in that room that can maybe supply us with some of those snaps in the event that, Max's shoelace breaks or something.
So we got more updates right quick. Let me see here. Hold up 1 second. So hold up, let's get to it. Update from Twitter, 11-on-11 red zone drills. JJ first team, O-line, but Addison and JJ off. Handoff Mason for about 3-ish, sacked by who? Question mark it says. So here we go with this. Trying to see who wins this battle tonight. Finish strong, 9. Finish strong, brother. Here we go.
We would want to, we've got to be working through that as well, because it's, no secrets here. It's becoming a pretty significant part of what we're doing.
What's been your assessment so far of the quarterback play?
Yep.
And is it pushing you towards a decision soon as far as what you've seen on a daily basis?
Yeah, what I've loved about it the most is just the.
So we got once again update 11-on-11 red zone drills. JJ with 2s, throw to Xavier Scott incomplete, front right pylon, incomplete for Gavin Bartholomew, front right pylon. Here we go.
Constant environment of the attention to detail that you need at this position in the National Football League to, Drew Brees, even listening to him yesterday talking about a lot of aspects of quarterback play in his Hall of Fame speech, but the beginning and middle before he got into his love of his teammates was, consistency, doing the job that's required to help the other 10 guys on the field have success. And it works both ways, especially early on in camp. There might be some plays where you guys are like, what the heck's going on out there? Well, we had one guy run right instead of left when he's trying to learn the offense, and that can make it look, not so good. Every time the defense busts a coverage, unless we're throwing it there, you don't always highlight it on your social media platforms. But I understand that. But in regards to the quarterbacks, I think it's seeing them in that environment every day, seeing them handle being in different groups with different people. And can you be an elevator of guys that maybe aren't 100% comfortable?
What he said? He said, reporter, coach, what about the run game? KOC, culture, relationship, journey, rep. How have you improved O-line? KOC, culture, relationship, journey. I'll make you in a doing. Sound like first team O-line has some work to do still. Oh, man, here we go. So we got 11-on-11 red zone drills, collar with 2s, scrambles into end zone right up the middle of the O-line. So Kyler Murray runs for a touchdown. 11-11 red zone drills.
Within the schemes, and maybe it's an example of you being out there with Justin or Jordan or TJ, and developing that rhythm and timing. And then we only have so much time, so we want to make sure that we're comprehensive, like I said at the beginning of camp, and I feel like we have been, depending on how the reps go that day. And it's you got a great plan in place. It's been pretty darn close to, as you start looking at 300 reps or so, it's pretty darn close to 50-50. And I think it's really shown us a wide variety of things that we can coach off of: improvement, comfort in the scheme, comfort in the experience in the scheme, and then how we.
You say ball out, JJ, win the job. You are a franchise QB. There you go, Rudy. There you go. Man, KOC talking out of his butt again. LOL. What about this outrageous O-line that can't even protect itself if their life depends on it? Vikings has always had mediocre O-line. They need to step it up this our year. Yeah, O-line definitely got to perform better, right, Lamont? Definitely. Collar back in with ones in red zone. Throwaway pressured by Wilson/Redmond. Collar sacked by Corsten Mark. 1 minute ago. Here we go. And they should be coming up on the end of practice, I would assume. Or maybe not.
Project that moving forward is going to be based upon ultimately what decision we make. But proud of those guys, proud of the whole room. I mean, Max might not have more than one incompletion in camp, limited reps, but he's been really good. And Carson, you guys have seen him. It's almost like a throw a day. He goes out there and makes that his experience and his ownership all show themselves.
Where are you on timing of it?
Nothing has really changed from a standpoint of the timeline and things like that. So, we'll see how the reps continue to go. And when we feel like we're at that place, we're going to, make sure we communicate that both in-house and internally and obviously to you guys as soon as possible.
Kevin, where is Kyler in the system compared to maybe where you thought he would be at this exact point?
I think mentally, he's definitely probably ahead of.
So more updates from Twitter. Once again, JJ back out with 2s. Handoff Claiborne for about 3. JJ gets pressured and throws away. He says these are moving fast. Sorry for shitty updates. Yeah, definitely appreciate him putting it in, getting it in, though, letting us know something since the Minnesota Vikings live.
Of where I thought, I think there's been some new, layers to our offense that maybe as a whole, our offense, whether it's Kyler or JJ in there, it's new to those guys, and it might be a small detail, but it's important, and it affects the visual outcome of the play, where maybe us as coaches love those plays because then you can, really highlight it and get a correction and you move forward. But for the overall flow of the offense, it can really impact that. So sometimes it's, we try to, we have a layer of this thing where we have, drop scheme where I would put a guy running the wrong route or not being at the right depth, or a protection breakdown where maybe they speed up a throw where it's a great rep in a quarterback world, but it's an incompletion. Avoid a sack, anticipate a throw, and it ends up being incomplete because they get sped up. But that's a really good football play sometimes, because when the ball is snapped, you're trying to end the down first and foremost with possession of the football, then start working through the process of finding completions, taking explosives and being accurate when they're there. And kind of running the orchestra of a drive sequences between plays within the drive, where you've got to lock into a 3rd and 6 in the plus territory like we did in that drill the other day. And sometimes an incompletion is a great outcome because we have the best kicker in football is going to come on the field and get us 3 points. Or we're going to choose to punt that ball, pin you deep, and you got to deal with flow in that group for 98, 97, whatever yards it may be. So trying to train this team, we've always talked about situational masters, but trying to continue to find different avenues. And you see us moving around the practice field and in practice and jumping all over the place to try to constantly be challenging everybody's, comfort level, where I don't want everybody constantly uncomfortable, but I think real growth happens right on that line. And it's shown to be true this camp.
Yeah, but with the reps where you have a quarterback with the twos against the number one defense, what do those bring you guys from an evaluation standpoint? Just what you learn with the quarterback?
Yeah, first and foremost, I mean, there's an elevator feel to, there's been some explosives we've gotten where it's not just the quarterback, but it's that second O-line blocking.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason St. Clair, one of the owners of X Endurance. Here with Josh Bridges, 6 times CrossFit athlete, former Navy SEAL, and he's also an owner of X Endurance.
The first team group and all the things that they do, and we're able to put it all together for one play, and then you get a great, ball down the field to Ty Felton or Jets or whoever it may be, and Ty Jug, the two in that twos group, and I don't really want them looking at it like that, because when those guys step on the field, it may not be, we've got such depth on this team right now, but when called upon, you're going to be in there against the best that they got over there, and you don't get to pause the game and ask for their twos to come out, out of a level of seeking comfort there. I want to see guys who can respond in that moment. And the quarterback position, it's about walking in there and presenting yourself in a way that, from a huddle call to your ownership of the cadence, the motion timings, you make it really easy to coach the other guys when you're sharp and you've got that command. So I think it's as valuable, if not more, sometimes. Now, ultimately, the question is getting your team prepared for the season, and we've got the time to do that. But as I tell our guys every night and every chance I talk to them, we've got time, but not that much time. And that's the urgency we all need to have. And everybody is aware of that. But at the same time, the elevator effect of that position, just like it can be, a subtractor as well.
So some more updates, more updates from Twitter. Hold up 1 second. Kyler 11 on 11 with ones, starting from the 50, looks like 2 minutes. Kyler scrambled for 10 up the middle, fumbled snap, throw away, looked a tad low, fumbled snap. Once again, pay attention. Throw to Addison, broken up by Rogers, sacked by Dallas Turner. So 2-minute drill, maybe coming into the end of practice. Who will finish strong? Kyler once again 11 on 11 with the one, starting from the 50-yard line. Looks like 2 minutes. Kyler scrambled for 10 up the middle. Fumbled snap, throwaway, looked a tad low. Throw to Addison, broken up by Rogers, sacked by Dallas Turner. Now, I believe JJ will be next. Finish strong, brother. Finish strong. Here we go. SKOL VIKES. Once again, that is from X. I keep saying Twitter. I mean X, man. Let's get it. Let's get back to it.
And that can happen ones versus twos. When you're in there with the top group, you don't do your job, it's going to stick out, especially with the group we have out there.
It seems like Chuck is making a play or two every practice. What are you seeing from him in real time, Divings, versus maybe even when you go back and watch the tape after the practice?
Two things. Plays with great physical ability from a standpoint of the combination of size, speed, physicality, his length as a press corner. He's been very, very good in press. Some of the times where we either formation him to where he can't get hands on people, that's where you see the speed show up. And that's what's got you really excited about it. There's still plenty of plays every single day where, you see him, maybe he's that much better in another week or in another 2 weeks, or after getting preseason game action and having to sustain that level of compete, which I know he has it as much as anybody. That's what makes him who he is. But sustaining that for 4 quarters is what separates, especially young players, able to make that jump right away. He's clearly demonstrated ability, 4 plays in this period, 4 plays in that period, change it up, and now it's this period. You really find out when guys start to stack it all together. We try to replicate that as much as you can, but I'm really excited to see that player play in the preseason.
I love a football question.
Here we go, man. Here we go. Great course number once again, KOC, lies. Who's giving the updates on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. His name is KCKASE. I repeat, KASE. Shout out to him once again. You hear me? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Once again, live update. Kyler scramble for 10 up middle, Fumbled, snap, throw away, looked a tad low. Throw to Addison, broken up by Rogers, sacked by Dallas Turner. So I guess we're waiting on the McCarthy drive info now. Finish strong, 9. Finish strong, brother. Here we go.
What's the energy like?
Debatable.
Well, it's not good.
Just
I
kidding.
promise. But what's the energy like moving from an outdoor, like over here practice to the stadium? Do you have to like hold the guys back at all?
Every year, I have a team meeting and I talk about what we're going to do from a standpoint of just some of the fundamentals of the day. Just so we are organized and things like that. And every year, I feel like,
Shout out. Hold up. 1 second. Shout out AI Smith. Who winning in the night practice, JJ or Kyler? I believe JJ McCarthy. AI Smith, what up, my brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it, man. Yes, sir. But I believe it is JJ McCarthy tonight. A very important night overall, no doubt. He say, but sure, whatever. I think JJ is definitely, let's go, Biz. You hear me? Once again, live updates from Twitter. He say, what? Okay, Twitter, Al Smith. Shout out Al Smith. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes, here we go. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, Al Smith, and hit that bell as well. Let's get to it. Are we waiting for JJ? Are we waiting for the updates on McCarthy? Come on, man. Here we go. JJ with 2s and 11 on 11, starting from the 50. Looks like 2 minute. Go ball to Felton down right side for about 20. Layered comeback to left sideline. Felton again, another 20-yardage gain. Sacked by Ivan Pace Jr. I think. Scramble drill too high for Price. Incomplete in the end zone for Nesbitt. Incomplete for Nesbitt, too low. So as far as what happens, I believe JJ had a better drive on these 11 on 11s with the 2s. Once again, right quick. Break it down. Get back to it. JJ with 2s and 11 on 11, starting from the 50. Looks like 2 minute. Go ball to Felton down right sideline for about 20. Layered comeback to left sideline. Felton again, another 20-yardage gain. Sacked by Ivan Pace. He thinks. Scramble drill too high for Price. Incomplete in the end zone for Nesbitt. Incomplete for Nesbitt, too low. So neither one of them scored, but it seemed like JJ McCarthy had the better 2-minute drill drive. Now, are they going to turn it around and switch it up? Put Kyler with the 2s and JJ with the 1s? We'll see. We go, man. We go. Yep, couple nice 20-yard completions. JJ, no touchdown, sadly. Yep, shout out Biz, no doubt. He says, such BS. JJ has to throw to backups for most of the practice. Like Judd said, it's Kyler's job to lose. Tonight's the night for McCarthy to step up and run away with the job. For real. Seemed like that's what he did. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. Finish strong. That's it. That's it there. 2, 11 on 11, starting from 50. So what do we have?
When I make the comment of even you guys that played high level or high school football in Texas in front of 20,000 people, you might feel it a little bit tonight. Or if you've played in playoff games, or if you've and I feel a little bit of an eye roll, and then we'll get out there tonight and the energy will ramp up and there'll be some juice in there. And sure enough, it'll happen. But we want to ultimately, how we practice, it's important because we're not too far off from joint practices where we want to be physical, but we want to make sure we handle our business the right way, and we know that our opponent's going to do the same. This is great practice for that when you start feeling it getting ramped up a little bit, and we can do it the right way. I want it physical. I want guys, that line of scrimmage is an absolute battle right now, every play in our training camp.
Hold up. So practice is over. Practice is over. 1 second. Hold up, brother. Hold up. Let's see what the deal is. Let's check it out. 1 second. Practice is officially over. Here we go. Report from Alec Lewis. Let's see if they keep it real here, though. The Vikings just ended their night practice. Not a banner evening for the offense. Kyler Murray threw 2 INTs in 11 on 11. Interior pressure seemed to be a problem. J.J. McCarthy had some good moments early and late, especially on corner routes, but a bunch of misfires too. Oh, they got to say that. So who won the night? Who won the night, man? I want to know who won the damn night. Show you, right? Are they going to come clean? Are they going to be real here? Let me know in the chat. Will they be real? Who won the night tonight, man? Come on now. I must know. I must know. Here we go. If it was such a fair competition, KOC could have had them sharing first team reps and get the same exact amount of reps with the ones. KOC playing favorites against, just like Zimmer did. There you go, man. There you go, Brandon. We see what's going on, but it seems like tonight McCarthy won the night, man. No doubt. See if we got any more news on it. Hold up right quick. Hold on. Here we go. Hold up. So we got Vikings fan page, Vikings training camp notes for day 7 of open practice. Christian Darrisaw and Caleb Banks took a planned vet day off today. Levi Drake Rodriguez and Tyrion Ingram Dawkins didn't participate due to injury. Kyler Murray didn't have a great day. He threw 2 picks and got sacked a few times. He had a nice throw to Addison during red zone work towards the back of the end zone and did utilize his legs a little more today, which included a rushing touchdown. Now let's see what they say about McCarthy around yonder, baby. Here we go. J.J. McCarthy started off the night differently than past practices. He had a nice throw to Justin Jefferson for about 25 to 30 yards down the right sideline and seemed to be throwing it deeper today compared to prior practices. He started off hot with consecutive completions during 7-on-7 and 11-on-11s. He did fumble the ball after a sack in the red zone and had highs and lows during that period. Damon Claiborne had a touchdown in the red zone. He's a guy to watch during preseason. That speed is unmatched. Big facts, no cap. Chuck Demmings had a sack today and seems to be in these reports a lot for a 5th-round rookie. Jamal Adams switched his number to 32 and has been playing with the safeties, even getting first-team reps this Saturday on Friday, but continued tonight. The interior D-line was a problem tonight, causing pressure and getting to the QB multiple times. So once again, they don't want to hype McCarthy up at all. But we pretty much know what went down, what's going on. You know what I mean? Shout out to McCarthy for taking over, taking the grips on the QB1 position. Good job, brother. Exactly what he needed to do. Let's go. Exactly what he needed to do. You hear me? 1 second. And what he said, we need someone to send this live to McCarthy just to show him how much love there is for him and to show him there are fans out here that believe in him instead of all this hate like the media spins. There you go. Real talk right there, Brandon. I think this night shifts the QB comp. Yep. You're absolutely right, Al Smith. You're absolutely correct, brother. It has to. There's no way around it. It has to shift everything. Whichever QB won tonight is ahead in the battle right now. Let's go. McCarthy is the kind of QB that shines during prime time and during the big lights. Yep. Accurate. Murray looking like shit out there, LOL. Dark X in the building. Dark XCP in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And before I get up out of here, clap it up for McCarthy. No doubt. Matter of fact, we need the sirens around this bitch for McCarthy doing what he was supposed to do tonight, making the separation tonight. Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. You must be consistent. Here we go. Great competition. Ladies and gentlemen, JJ McCarthy just took over this battle. You hear me? Heavy SKOL Vikes. He just took over this QB war. One step closer to being QB1. This should go a long way. I repeat, a long way in him being crowned QB1. It's clear. He made it evident. Yeah, he had some bad throws here and there. It's training camp. What do you expect? But you cannot deny the fact he was cooking. They ain't going to say it, but they already said it. Shout out Casey from X once again, but they already said it damn near, and we know. Don't expect them to show McCarthy any more respect. Expect Cowherd to keep quiet. You know they never blow up when McCarthy balls, and he balled tonight. Does he need to improve? Hell yeah. But if we're talking about the quarterback position, who's in the front, who made the separation, it's clearly McCarthy. Hands down, man, down. And the fans seen it front row and center in a sold-out event. Sold out night practice. Let the fans tell it who did better, who had the better day. I mean, hell, you can tell from the stats on X I was reading. Live by live, play by play, damn near who had the better night. Come on, man. If this is a fair competition, a fair battle, JJ McCarthy will be QB1 right now. Got to finish strong, of course, but wow, this was a major win for him. A major shift for him at the end of the day. And you cannot take that from him, you know? Come on now. Lock in now and stay locked in, brother. You ain't done nothing yet. But tonight was a major victory. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Let's word. JJ with a couple of good throws that were flat out drop. One on the rollout, one with pressure. Looked like Kyler got strip sacked in the red zone. Great night for EJ. I mean, great night for McCarthy. Great night for McCarthy. Shout out to EJ for the info and up-to-date stats. Much appreciated, bro. Hey, appreciate you, my brother. SKOL Vikes, no doubt, brother. For real. Exactly. I've been saying he sucks this whole time. It's because he does. McCarthy stepped the hell up. Minnesota slick in the building. What up, brother? McCarthy dominating under the lights. That's what he needed right now. He said, all right, y'all. The momentum continues. Great night. Chilling with everyone here. It's only going to get better. There you go right there. There you go. There you go, Biz. And Collar. Tell Collar, man, shut up and be quiet. They keep quiet. Now they keep real quiet. Now, Lamont, I guarantee they don't put out a story probably to tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow around 4 or 5. Oh, you know they gonna wait and debate. Man, come on now. What? Here we go. Collar threw 2 picks and JJ balled out, threw a 40-yard pass to Justin, and JJ did great. Tonight, Collar looked buns once again. Here we go, man. The proof is in the pudding. Heavy. You know it. I know it. JJ with a lot of accurate throws that were dropped. That were 3 that were on Twitter. Wow. Let's check Twitter again. Matter of fact, I'm sure Twitter finna blow up right now, dog. I want to see some highlights. Trying to see some highlights, man. And it's funny, once again, you just see you just seeing some Kyler Murray throws. That's all they showing right now. Interesting, very interesting, man. You know it. I know it. Crazy word. Plus we got some throws, some highlights right here. This Kyler Murray pick right here. Doing what he does a lot. Hold up. Kyler Murray pick right here. Hold up. We go. Say facts. There is no way if JJ finishes this way and Kyler does bad in the joint practice or preseason and starts, if that happens, I'll start a motherfucking war. Man, JJ took over tonight. Now he just got to keep it and really put him away. But that's facts, no cap, loco. For real. A lot of narratives are about to be shifted heavy. I told you what would happen, Lamont, you know? Watch how the narrative changes, brother. For real. You gonna see. You gonna find out. I thought Fox 9 would be streaming the whole practice, EJ. Me too, and Cap, me too, brother. They straight lied to us heavy, man. Straight lied to us, no doubt. You hear me? Harmon says he picks McCarthy today, but downplayed it once again, saying neither were good. You know how Harmon gonna do. You know how Harmon gonna do, man. Exactly, Rebel. LOL. Not surprising. KOC wants Kyler as QB1. Exactly, Cody. Exactly. JJ struggled later on. I mean, they both struggle later on? I mean, red zone he struggled. Okay, bet. I get it. But who won the day, honestly? Your honest opinion, and Cap, who won the day? Come on now. My guess is there are a lot of guys in that room asking, what are we doing? This locker won't split. It will tip over. JJ did not struggle. They dropped his passes. Wow. Nothing he can do about that. What the F? LOL. So it was drop passes, not McCarthy struggling per se. Okay. Appreciate you, loco. You hear me? Heavy. JJ didn't have one bad throw tonight. How did he struggle? Yeah, I saw the video. Hit him center of the palms on some. No way should have been dropped. You see what I mean? Certain factors right there. Matter of fact, let's get into some throws here. Some throws here, brother. Oh, love. Kyler Murray pick. Interception. Horrible decision, horrible throw. Wow. Yep, I believe this McCarthy right here. And so not too much video floating around. You know. He's a lion sack. JJ was very sharp. At least three darts that were dropped. See a lot going on, man. JJ definitely won. The practice should have been longer though. thought they would have gone until 10 o'clock today. Hey, practice longer, practice not longer. McCarthy won the practice today. That's all that matters. Judd, Will, the same thing, or both QB didn't impress me. Kyler has 12 INTs. Laugh my ass off. Crazy work right there. JJ will be a star in this league. Shout out Tony in the building. What up, my brother? School vibes. Same in 10 practices that McCarthy did in 10 with a bunch of bad luck. At least 5 INTs from JJ last season weren't his fault. You say, wow, not good. 12. That's crazy work. 12, man. Crazy for real. Lots of drops of JJ's passes not being reported. Very good throws. It's always that. It's always that, right? 12 INTs is rough. Very rough. Very rough. But yet they say he is the hope for the team this year. Laugh my ass off. Crazy. Low, 7 weren't his fault. So Tony's saying 7 incompletions were not JJ McCarthy's fault at all. Yes, security was on people's asses today for recording. They being some bitches for real. They might have told Fox 9 not to record the practice. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. It bothers me how they judge him so hard on his INTs when they watched it unfold. Right. Come on now. But the point is, Loco, they cannot deny it. JJ McCarthy won tonight. He won the practice, and that's what he needed to do. Now it's a new narrative. He took a strong hold on that QB1 spot. In my opinion, at least he should have. Put a running game around JJ McCarthy. He will be fine with the Vikings. Exactly, Cody, exactly. Build a real system around him. That's the whole point of it. To what? Build a system for your quarterback that fits him the best. Take the blueprint Jim Harbaugh did at Michigan. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. Following the blueprint. Get a run game and let JJ McCarthy work. Straight up, man. Here we go. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, no way. Are they playing right now? Hold on. I'm like, hold on, brother. Are you for real? Man. Man, bro, let's go. And so this is very interesting right here. They just need whoever plays QB to be solid and take care of the ball because this defense still looks really good. Who's been taking care of the ball? Who has not been taking care of the ball? Ask yourself that, right? Which quarterback protects the ball the most? So who has not been taking care of the ball? Y'all just told me Kyler Murray has 12 INTs, 12 INTs already. Come on now. So we talk about ball protection, etc. JJ McCarthy's winning that and other battles as well. So did he make it clear tonight? Yes. A whole lot more work to be done, of course, but JJ McCarthy won the battle tonight, and that goes a long way, should go a long way in crowning him QB1. You know? Because I guarantee if Kyler Murray would have won, first off, they would have blew it up in a major way. Then KLC probably would have came back around and said, yes, I'm getting close to crowning a QB1. He would have had all the pressure on him. You know? So put some respect on McCarthy's name. Understand that he took a firm grip on this QB1 position and moved from here. Period. Straight up, man. Here we go. JJ had some bad passes, though, either throwing too hard or too high far. Others were straight up drops, disappointed by some of the depth wide receivers today. And that happens. It's training camp. And Cap, like I asked you before, who won the battle, though, today? Who was the better man today? That's all that matters right now. I really think with these wide receivers, and if JJ stays healthy for 17 games, he has the ceiling of 5K. I don't give a F what no one says. I just need him to show it so I can be all in. The comments everywhere, like told you so. For sure, for sure. Fighting Irish Vikings in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Hey, yo, let's go, Minnesota Vikings. Let's go. Let's get it. Big dogs like JJ are going to step up. Big dogs like JJ are going to step it up. 9 will bring us all the way. Have faith, people. Team 9 round yonder for sure. He said who? Oh, he said he went live, bailed out, made his stream private. Hey, I don't know nothing about it, man. Nothing about it, Biz Woofer. You hear me? Through 2 INTs and 3 different practices, JJ Most is 1. Loco in the building, Loco in the building. Here we go, man. SKOL Vikes. Come on now. 2 INTs and 3 different practices. Most is 1. Come on now. And they want to really compare. It should be no question after this night game, night practice. It should be no questions off the rip. Heavy. You know it. I know it. I told y'all earlier in the live when I sent the message to my brother. And they want to talk about how he had some bad passes. And you're going to have bad passes. You're going to make mistakes. You want to make them right here, right now. Matter of fact, training camp, preseason, etc. But who won the battle today? That's the main question. It don't matter about this, about that. No, overall, whole practice, who won? Who was the better man today? JJ McCarthy. Yeah, JJ McCarthy. Going up against an experienced vet that everyone said has the advantage or had the advantage. Put no respect on McCarthy's name the whole offseason, even the whole season. And then McCarthy goes out there and performs the biggest night of training camp, or one of the biggest nights of training camp, and performs, puts on a show, outperforms Murray, and they still trying to second guess this man. But you know the narrative, you know the picture. But tonight, McCarthy painted a different picture. Now you got to really look. KLC is going to have to come to acceptance that McCarthy may be his QB1. This is what he wanted, right? To see growth from McCarthy, to see maturity from McCarthy, to bring someone in to give him a real battle. And on the biggest night of training camp, he goes and performs very well. Outperforms Murray clearly. He should be in the front. He should be in the lead right now of this QB1 battle. No way around it. It is a crime if he ain't. Right? You know it. I know it. So shout out JJ McCarthy. Once again, my brother. Stepping up, being great when it was time to step up and be great. The thing is, Kyler has been way more inconsistent as a vet. I don't want to hear all that. He ain't used to the system because they've been running what he is used to at least half of every practice. Exactly, Loco. It's always every excuse in the damn world. Period. JJ definitely won. He needs to work on consistency, but I can see the improvement, EJ. See, that's all we want right there. Just some acknowledgement and cap. Just put some respect on the man's name. Can we at least say he won the battle, a very important battle tonight? You know what I mean? Heavy. Can he get some credit? That's all we want for real. You know? See what we got here, man. I know James Harmon talking. Hold on, where's he at? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Joint practice is going to be crucial to the QB battle, though. Definitely. No way around it, but JJ is in the league right now. That's the point tonight. This battle was crucial tonight. This night practice was crucial tonight. And Cap, that's the main point. And give credit where credit is due. That man is in the lead right now. You know, heavy. Here we go. JJ better bring it for sure. Yep, JJ has it. Shout out Daisy. Who is this here? Who is this here? Let's go. Dazi Parmy in the building. He say, yep, JJ has it. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Here we go. Let's get it. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Shout out all my big dogs, my levy dogs. You are much appreciated for life. Never forget it. My subscribers, my supporters as well. You know what it is. SKOL Vikes. Win, lose, or draw, but we come to win. Make sure you share this with any and everybody you know for sure. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell as well. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Takes less than 1 second, man. Why not? Support the grind, support the channel. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL Vikes. Shout out my brother 9. Lock in, man. Finish strong. We run the north. Believe that. Here we come.